Let me see. Let me give you more airtime. Turn it that way. Okay. Have a new tripod and hide these lipstick gray sweatpants. Alright. Hi guys. Hi. Happy Friday. Are we skipping already? We good?
Okay, some Labor Day sales going on. Hi, what else is Andy? His first name I saw there.
What's going on? What's going on? Is that a song?
What's going on? Marvin Gaye.
Oh, is it Marvin Gaye?
I know that's on one of the lyrics. Is that the name of the song?
Yeah. Guys, you know the song?
Is that the name of the song or is that the lyrics?
I think the song is named What's Going On.
Okay. Shame on me for not knowing. That Motown.
Hey, baby. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Thank you, EK. Yep, these twists came out. We will get all into that. Angela Marcinkovich likes when we start from the top. We haven't done that in a while because like we're so many you guys come in. We set it at 7:45 and then we don't get in here until like 8:05, 8:10, and like starting from the top, we're missing all the new stuff that's going on. So
I know, like,
we kind of
I'm like way far behind.
Yeah, we kind of just start from when we pop in.
See it.
But hi, Angela. We know you're always the first girl.
Well, you know you got that spot.
Thank you. Is it Brinks? I was looking at the chat before. She said she usually watches the live afterward, but this is her first time to live. So
okay. So how far down are you?
I'm all the way at the bottom.
Oh, well, so I'm out. I don't see that. I don't see. Oh, there you. Okay, you're fine.
Hold on. Skipping for some people. Sorry, I turned the Wi-Fi off. Let me see. Let me turn it back on. Doggy is in the kitchen, his little kitchen pen hangout. We tried to put him in his crate and put him to bed, but he barked for like 10 minutes. We're like, okay, he's not having it tonight, so he's just gonna kind of hang out.
Not tonight, not any night.
Not tonight. Yeah, it's his new thing.
You got a lot of new things going on here.
Lots of new things.
Okay.
But yep.
Okay, so let me see. Yes, Tay, your hair looks good tonight. That's right, because last we stopped in, we had problems. So yeah, like what's the condition now? What's going on with that?
So after the twist, okay, so basically my twist stayed in for about 12 days. I left them in for 12 days, and then we took them out. We have the video. Fingers crossed, it's going out tomorrow. It's definitely going out tomorrow. I have to finish editing it, but you helped me take out some of the twists. We were trying to find a technique. You found like a really good technique to take them out. I'm kind of busted in the video, and there's like little things that are gonna pop up, like don't follow what I'm doing, so it's just busted. But we finally took the twist out, and I actually rocked the twist out for about 2 days, and it was cute. Day 1 it was cute. Day 2 it was just a ball of messy, dry, frizzy hair. And then I washed my hair, and I forgot my bag of hair. Hold on, because I wanted to show you guys my shedding.
Yeah, like normally I try to not give like a strong opinion, and I really didn't, but I had to admit, like sometimes you need validation, and so I was just like, okay, I can kind of see. I'm like, oh, that's not a big deal, that's not a big deal. But I felt the other day it was quite a bit. But you know, who am I? Because like I turned right back around, and I felt like I lost quite a bit too that day.
You did. It honestly looked like more hair the other day.
Yeah.
But okay, so
it did.
So it came in stages. So it came, the pre-poo stage was a huge wad of hair. It was a lot of hair. And then I got in the shower and shampooed my hair, and then I did a tea rinse. And after the tea rinse, after I did the tea rinse, I did a deep condition, and when I was applying the deep conditioner, more hair was just shedding in my hands. So it was another ball of hair in my hands. And then after my deep conditioner, applying the product, again, just shedding in my hands, and my hair was detangled. So let me see. This is basically all my hair loss from, well, it looked like a lot more.
It totally looked like
a lot more the other day.
Like a lot more.
But this was like all my hair shedding.
And now one session.
And now it's okay. Now it doesn't really look a lot, but the other day it was like this huge wad of hair. It was a lot, but it was the 12 days of the twists, the 2 days of the twist out, and then the tea rinse and the detangling and like all that kind of stuff.
I still think it's quite a bit for you, right?
Yeah, I mean it's all like,
yeah.
it's all like wrapped up. It's all wrapped up together. A lot of it's blonde hair. It was just, it's a lot of hair.
Imagine like losing that much each and every wash. That would be quite a bit after a while. It would pile up, I would
Is
think.
that a lot, guys? That's nothing for 2 weeks. It's not a lot. Okay.
That's nothing for 2 weeks. Really?
Because, okay, so you're going to see in the takedown, we're going to tell you now, we showed a whole bunch of products. We're like, okay, we have the conditioner, we have the oil, we have the water. We ended up not using any products for the takedown.
Right.
And didn't
because
lose
you
any
just
hair.
had to follow the way it was twisted.
Yeah.
And then you were reading, was that the same video you read before that there was, even though I didn't know that, I just started noticing how it was like all intertwined, so I carefully unwinded it. But you were reading in the comments that people were saying that when you borrow hair, that was like a really
That was
good
my
comment.
main mistake, because
Yeah.
I know I did a lot of borrowing. I'd be twisting and then one piece would stop here and I still have a long piece of hair here, so I'd be like, okay, let me take some from over here, and then I would twist down, and so a lot of my twists had borrowing, and I completely forgot about that. So when I'd go to undo it, it would get all tangled. So that was definitely one of my main things, was the borrowing.
No, you didn't cut again. You mean Taylor EK said, did you cut again? No.
No, except for in the twist video when I just kind of like dusted my ends, which I can kind of see how my ends look good. They're like little spirals and stuff, so I can definitely see the dusting.
It was healthier.
Yeah.
Completely healthier. Yeah.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, when with the very first twist I did in the refresh video, when I was like, what is this? What is this? Like, that was a borrowing situation. I didn't know what to call it or what it was, but yeah, it was a situation. But this whole thing was a learning experience, and those comments on that video were seriously helpful.
Yeah.
People saying what products to use. They said don't use gel. Someone said use gel on the roots, like a twisting cream.
Use mousse.
Don't use mousse. Yeah, use oil on your ends. No borrowing. Make equal bigger sections. Some pieces were like microscopic, and others were like big chunky twists. So I need to get the sectioning down.
Yeah.
And so it was a learning experience. But if you guys said not a lot of hair, and clearly like I'm not bald, so and we said there was no like see-through patches or anything. So
I feel like we lose a lot, but then when we style it, it doesn't seem like that much. But I felt like, so maybe
it looked
like this. Let me have like one.
It looks like so
I felt
much.
like I lost like maybe.
You lost more than you normally do.
Definitely. And because I didn't like the days of losing, that's when I big chopped, and then
I would say
I stopped
your
it.
loss like this.
I would say I'm trying. Okay, yeah, maybe that.
Like something. It was like a wad on the side of
it was like
the bathroom.
maybe a little bit more than this. I felt like that was a lot for my length of hair, and how many? Mine was only like 6 days, maybe.
Yeah.
So I felt like that was quite a bit for 6 days in my length of hair. I felt like that was too much. It made me nervous. It reminded me of those days before. Like, I haven't experienced that kind of loss in a while, and I don't like when I experience that kind of loss. Now, it could be they say that when you take those hair, skin, and nail vitamins and you stop abruptly, that can happen, because when you take them, your hair grows, and when you stop abruptly, then I guess the hair that grew kind of like, not necessarily those pieces, but your hair falls out. So I don't know if that's the case, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot to take those. You know, I think when you are not completely going through a period of time where you're losing a lot of hair and you want to grow your hair, and you're doing like these length checks and all that, and you're doing everything that you can, doing oil, taking vitamins, doing all of that, castor oil treatments to grow hair, I think you're more cognizant of that. But I think that when you take the hair, skin, and nails and you really don't have an issue, but you just kind of want to just keep your hair growing healthy at a certain length, you tend to forget, and you're not as consistent. Well, at least I'm not. So I wasn't as consistent as I once was, and so I'll be on them and then I'll kind of like abruptly stop for no reason, and I think that might be the case, but I don't know. But I do feel like I'm losing quite a bit myself.
Yeah. I'm not sure about this whole tea rinse thing. So I did the tea rinse, and I don't feel like my shedding has stopped at all. If anything, after the tea rinse, my hair was a ball of tangles. Even though my hair was detangled before the tea rinse, but after the tea rinse, it was just a thick mass of tangles, which I had to now apply deep conditioner to that and re-detangle my hair with the deep conditioner, which means like more hair loss. I'm not so sure about this whole tea rinse thing, but I did do another tea rinse the other day.
All right, so people are asking about Briogeo.
That was the deep conditioner I used. I actually mixed the Meech and the Briogeo. So I mean, I will let you guys know my next wash day. How my hair is doing, but I did deep condition with Briogeo and Meech. the Meech Indulge, but to me it was quite a bit. And just for touching my hair, just applying products, just the shedding in my hands, which I'm like, maybe it's still just all the fallout from the protective style.
Though, like you stayed so calm. I think I would have gone for broke. I would have been like, I'm bit chopping. I can't.
You did, like you were in the bathroom, you're like, we're staying calm, we're staying calm. I'm like, Mom, we're 100% calm. Did you want your shirt sewing? Because this is completely
yeah, that's why I know, because you rushed me. Well, I actually
no, girl, you want all this mechanism.
I know. Well, this is convenient for me, so I have to move everything over here. And I'm trying to just have to abruptly move while y'all carry on. Why is my rocking back and forth? I think it's because it's not all the way on the sleeve.
Yeah.
So let me kind of squeeze it back on.
Yeah. So you know, I did the protective style, and I would definitely do it again. I actually wanted to do it again. I just didn't have time. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna have to just do the wash and go. This is the BodyWorks Coco Shea, their curling cream. I keep getting my hair product ideas just from Instagram, and so every time I am watching Insta stories, BodyWorks, someone's always posting about that curling cream, and we have a video on it. That's the one where you're like, you know, I lost my Kate Spade watch. Like, it was that video. I was like, you know what?
And if you find in the vicinity,
yeah. So I was like, I haven't used it since that video. I was like, let me try it. So I one and done it, and I love it. So this is just a one and done with that.
Okay.
And day 2. Yeah, EK, you know, I was concerned, but it's just like, I'm not gonna get all up in my emotions and all up in my feels, like, over my hair. Like, I just don't have time for that. So, you know, if it was, my hair still continues to shed, we're just gonna figure it out like we always do. That's all we've ever done over the years. It's just figure it out. So
I'm more drastic. I go for broke because I don't have a problem cutting my hair. I can't take the stress of every day seeing it shed, so I just like to end that misery and start immediately on my hair growth journey. You tend to be a little bit more cautious and work through that. I mean, you have nerves of steel because you will watch like chunks of hair come out and you're just like, whatever, like your hair is done for the day. Like I would be like just fixated on all day long just watching that.
It's a daily struggle. No, it is.
Yeah,
it is.
it
Definitely
is.
is.
Oh
And
gosh,
I
so
really
is.
thought I was doing the protective style. Like I really thought I was doing something. Like, you know, I'm protecting my hair. Maybe I was, but I just need to tweak it a little bit. So people said it is trial and error. And so I was like, you know, I need to tweak it. And I was just very shocked at all the hair I lost. And then even after doing the tea rinse, I was like, wow, why is there still a wad of hair in my hands right now? It's just coming out.
But eventually, hopefully it'll stop, right? Well, not hopefully, I mean, it will stop, but when? It just seems like it goes on forever until it does stop, and then you're like, okay, that wasn't too bad.
But, you know, I'm not really going to be using gels, so I did enjoy the BodyWorks cream. If you guys have never tried that, you're looking for a good cream, I think for the winter, it's going to be a great one and done.
What made you throw mousse on top of that? Did you think it was going to, like, hold it or something?
Yeah, it's like setting. I know sometimes when people get, like, you see people get, like, braids in their hair, like cornrows or whatever, they always, like, set it with mousse. So I thought it was, like, setting the style in place. Yeah. And I was like, because I see Instagram videos.
Oh, okay.
And, so I thought I was, like, doing something, setting it in place, and people were like, you're probably, 1, drying out your hair, 2, setting, like, those knots in the bar when you're setting all that in place, and just a mess, you know?
Well, this journey is just trial and error.
Yeah, it is. It totally is. But I feel like I learned so much.
Yeah.
So much.
I feel like I've shed in stages. Yeah, sometimes it's so alarming. Other times, okay, I know, that's what I feel. You shed in stages.
Yeah. I saw, where is it?
I know, me too. Maybe one day Tammy82 will be able to do that, share pictures. I've seen other lives where they've invited people into their lives, and I don't know how they do that, but when I watch the drama channels, they'll have somebody else show up on their lives, and I don't know how that's done, but I wish people could show pictures and stuff, so we can show pictures of what we're saying, or you guys can show us what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, but the taking the twists out, the first night we did it, and it started, we started at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and it took like an hour and a half, because we're doing like a lot of things, you know, there's doggy, there's me going back for teaching, we're like doing this extreme cleaning of the house, so we both kind of seem to be free at like 2 o'clock in the morning, so we're like, okay, let's start taking these twists out. And then we did half my head, like it took us like an hour and a half, and then we were like, let's go to sleep, and the next day I took the rest out. And that took like about another hour and a half. Like I completely took my time. The other day, detangling, it took me like an hour or something to detangle my hair. I was going like sections like this big. I was you know. And even with that, I lost a lot of hair because you were like, well, did you rush? And I'm like, no. I took like an hour and tons of sections, tons of oil, conditioner, all that kind of stuff. And so
Janelle J said my hair was shedding recently and I used the M.A.D Meltdown Repair Mask. It really helped. It's funny how people use different products and some things will help. Like we have that in the house. We've used it from time to time. That wasn't something like you felt like to reach for. Some things stand out for us and we'll suggest it, and then like she suggested that, but we've tried it.
I'm sorry,
the M.A.D Meltdown.
Oh, okay.
Right. So
wait, is that the hot one?
Is that the one that heats up?
The heats up, the meltdown. Yeah. That's you
I
like that
love
one.
the way it smells, and it's definitely a good product. But as far as like stopping something as serious as shedding, I don't know. I know it's supposed to be some sort of like reparative deep conditioner. You know,
Catherine Miller said she experienced seasonal upkick in shedding in the fall. It only lasts about a month. So yeah, like it's definitely fall time.
I mean, it seems like we
I feel
experience it from season to season. Like we experience it like in the spring, and then in the summer we're like, is it because all winter long? This is all the winter hair that's shedding. It's like every season we find some sort of mental excuse to say why our hair is shedding. So now I'm thinking, okay, now we're going into the fall, maybe all summer long. Then if we are leaving the winter going into the spring, we're like, okay, maybe all the winter and our hair was cold, and now it's like getting like, who knows? Every season there's a reason why our hair is shedding.
Yeah,
but it does shed seasonally, we think.
Totally. So I saw Angela ask, where does it go? Did school start yet? So yeah, the district I'm in, the school year did start, and I actually had my first day today. School's basically started for everybody now. Is that it? Or should some people go back after Labor Day?
I think some go back after. I saw Angela say
Day.
she goes back Tuesday.
Okay.
I don't think everyone. Some people go back after Labor Day. Some people go back before. I don't know where they got this before Labor Day thing, but it started way when you guys were in school. But back in my day when I went to school, it always was after Labor Day.
Felicia, no, this isn't the collab lipstick, Raven's lipstick. This is actually the Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine Gloss in 1993. That's what I'm wearing. But I subbed in a second grade class today, which I love because I'm certified K6, so I love second, third, fourth grade. So it was fun. It was a good time. It was a good time.
I'm so proud you just dove right in.
Yeah, it was good.
Separated.
I know. This morning you were like, I'm gonna miss you. I was like, Mom,
I feel like I miss her helping Doggy. It was just me and Doggy today.
Yeah. So it was nice though. I like the school that I was in. So I'm a district sub, so I'll kind of be like bouncing from the middle school to the high school to the elementary schools. And so I was in one of the elementary schools today, and it was just really nice. I walked in. First person I met was the principal. She showed me the staff room and like let me know how like things go in the school, and it was nice. Yeah.
I think it's so cool because you actually went to the school district and now you're coming back as a teacher, and you said that like right now you were in a school that none of us went to, as far as Adam, you or Spencer. It was like another elementary school that wasn't part of kind of like the ones that you went to, but it's like only 4 schools in the whole town that we live in, but when you go to the other schools, like those were the schools that you attended. Yeah. Or like Adam attended or Spencer attended. So
and like a lot of times, like people's parents, who I might have went to school with their kids, because like when I first got there, like the lady that opened the door, like the secretary, she's like, you look so familiar. She's like, did you go to the high school? And I was like, yeah, I did. So like my, a few times in the school, it's like, you look so familiar, like I know your face, and that's because like I went to school in the district, so, it was cool, it was fun.
Lily and my children go back next week, and I can't wait. I'll see, Sarah Chismosa said, I hate this time of year because it's like these like last dying.
Right, you see these little gnat things? Like,
yes,
what is
I'm
that?
like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know.
Girl.
So anyway,
So you had every window in the world open today, girl.
I was cleaning.
Girl, every window was open.
I was cleaning, like maybe guys, this spring cleaning has turned into fall cleaning now, which will probably turn into winter. But no, I think I'm stopping it.
Our house is starting to look like we just moved in. We are literally getting rid of like everything, and it's so nice. Like everything is just so open. We're really throwing away furniture. I got rid of my bed with no backup plan at the moment. So I'm just like, wow, who throws away a bed without any backup plan? Like,
open up the window,
I'm sick of it. Get rid of it.
Goes,
like, I'm sick of it. Getting rid of dressers, nightstands, like just
monitors.
Out of here.
Yeah.
Out of here. We did the mystery boxes. All those products are out of here. Yeah. Like it's just nice.
I think that's what kicked it off.
Yeah.
Like, we just got energized when we got rid of all that. It just seemed like it just like started loosening up and opening up space. And they're like, okay, what else can we get rid of?
Yeah, you like rearrange the whole living room. Like it's nice. We're gonna have a nice
Yeah.
setup for like October, but we're already planning like our Halloween lives and stuff. Like we're excited.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah.
So
And I moved
nice.
the table that used to be behind us. That was always there. You guys probably can't tell because we probably look the same. There was always a table that was just like behind us.
Yeah, we were
So
always
couldn't
like
move back.
like super tight,
Right.
like we couldn't
So,
move. But now it's
yeah,
just like
now-
nice and
Yep. So now we
Open.
have that.
yeah. What else is going on, y'all?
Yeah, I saw that Lisa Powell about her limiting her wash and goes naturally 85.
Which makes sense. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
I really loved the twist out. It was so easy. It was cute and it was easy. I would totally want to do it again. Like I'm ready to do it again. With my newfound knowledge, the things that I've learned, you know, no borrowing, no gel, no mousse.
Yeah.
You know, oil on the ends, oil in the scalp or whatever. Like my scalp starts to get itchy like halfway through, so I have to tend to my scalp and I totally want to do it again.
No, I really dug the look. I'm like, I totally could picture myself doing that and doing some dreads. Like, it'll start from there on to dreads, guys. You'll watch my dread journey. I just have to commit to that and think one day I'll do that. I don't know when. Not like anytime soon, but, well, soon enough. I'm really thinking about it.
So I recently did a big clean in the in the basement. I had like 15 garbage bags
I
one
love
day.
that. I know.
That's us. All we need is black garbage bags.
Right.
Period.
Black garbage
Great
bags.
big black garbage
Mhm.
bag.
It's probably easier just to carry things like out, but I don't know. I'll put a computer in a great big black trash bag. I just feel like it's garbage. Like it's a garbage bag, it'll go in there, but it's harder to drag that out when I can just carry the object down the stairs.
Mm-hmm. Tammy, too. We need something like organizing for shoes or something. Like seriously.
Yeah.
That's one of my things right now. It's like, okay, I have organization for products. I kind of got my organization down for makeup, but
Okay, let me see.
I do need a shoe.
I really want to see
a
that.
shoe area because I do actually have
Right.
some shoe collabs coming up. If you guys follow me on Instagram and I guess on here, like you'll see like different contents coming. So I'm gonna be working with more clothing brands on Instagram, shoe brands, makeup brands. So I have like a lot of different collabs coming up with different companies because like I want to branch out. We're kind of we've been in the game for like 2 years now. I'm like, let's do some different things.
So Tori told me to roll up and see what she said. She said, "Lori, please upload more skincare videos
keep telling you that.
and girl, and do favors as well, like you did with the hair products." Okay. All right. So yeah. And you guys, you know, every week I tell you, week after week, like I'm organizing and planning it, but I just probably just need you to do
I'm
it.
like,
You
Mom,
were
it's not
saying
that deep. I'm like,
Yeah.
you can even have multiple videos, but you don't have to do it all in one video.
Okay.
I was like, pick a brand and talk about the skincare brand. You have so many
Right.
brands. I'm like, do it by brand, do it by what it is, brightening,
I
acne,
think I was complicating
aging.
it, trying to show what my routine is, but I have so many routines, so I probably just need to just get started and just tell you like what one of my routines could be on at any given night. But I swear, I'm just not consistent with it, meaning I'm consistent every single night, every single morning, like clockwork, consistent about my skincare.
Yeah.
But my products, and I don't want to overwhelm people because I have been in the game since I've been in my 30s and now I'm in my 50s. So 20 years worth of skincare knowledge and skincare, taking care of my skin consistently. So I will just show you daily, day,
Yeah.
night routines.
I was like,
that
you're
I
not
do.
a dermatologist. I'm like, you don't gotta
Right.
come with all the scientific. I'm like, just you've been doing it for years. Clearly it works. I'm like, just talk about
Yeah.
the products, what it does for you, that kind of thing. I'm like, just
Okay.
give the people what they want, which is clearly skincare.
All
They
right.
want the skincare.
All right. Any part of the skincare in particular?
Any part, like, what did I use the other day? The Youth to the People.
Youth to the
I love
People,
that, like
yeah.
that spinach green tea one, and then I have this Innisfree moisturizer that's green tea. I really have been loving that combination.
Guys, this is iced tea. This is when we have to go grocery shopping and we have not gone. And this is me taking 2 Lipton tea bags, putting it in the microwave, making hot tea, and then pouring it over ice and turning it into my own homemade southern sweet tea. Though it's not as sweet as it needs to be because we need to go shopping and I have no sugar.
But it kind of tastes like those like packaged sweet teas where they say it's sweet, but it's not really sweet. That's their version of sweet.
Yeah.
You know, Gold Peak.
I swear I
their
have one in the
tea,
car. I
sweet
so
tea
bad
is
want to
sweet.
go out to the car. I could swear it's in my console.
But that's good.
It could use like 1 or 2 more packets of sugar.
No, but we need to go shopping because today I took the sub job and I'm like, I completely forgot about having to bring a lunch. And so like we like threw something together to like some rice and some chicken or whatever. But I was like, I need to have like lunch ready on hand because I have to bring lunch, and I
Yeah.
completely forgot about that aspect of it.
Hey,
But yeah.
Leslie Boo. I'm going to put her on blast. She kept me company today. she texted me and I wanted to get out of cleaning. So I'm like, can I FaceTime you? And she was like, sure. And so we did. She saved me from the work I had to do.
I know, you told me, I'm like, oh my gosh, like you had a friend day. I'm like, get a play date.
I did. I love that, guys. That was so cool. Because I had worked myself to the bone.
Elle wrote that there's a hurricane? Where are you at?
Oh, in Florida, I heard there was going to be one.
Really? Like a bad one?
Like a big one. I think Felicia, FH Nurse Mom was saying that the grocery stores, standing room only lines, things were like, people were acting crazy with the shopping. Is she in the room?
Wow. Is it going to be bad?
Okay.
We're never proactive for storms. We're always
We never
reactive.
are. I know, but I wonder now if now that's on my watch, if I will be.
Girl,
Because
hopefully,
you know,
girl.
I'm like so like organized in that way, and I just always have like memories
Hurricane
of the past. Like we
Dorian?
weren't.
We
Okay.
have, she said, yes, we have no gas, water, or bread nearby.
Wow.
Oh, why haven't I heard about this? Wow.
I don't know. I haven't heard about it either.
I'm supposed to hit a category 4.
Okay.
Wow.
See,
God, it's
is it Elfrida or
definitely hurricane season.
Elfrida, 3 minutes ago said that Honey Handmade update. The company finally contacted me after a third email. They are correcting the problem with my order and sending me the products I bought. Just wanted to be fair to the company.
Cool.
Okay, that's cool.
All right.
I'm glad they handled that. Awesome. Yeah,
Isn't
so
it-
it is in Florida, yeah.
The hurricane will cover the entire state of Florida.
Wow. Oh yeah,
Wow.
there is FH Nurse Mom. Okay.
When is it starting? Jeez.
Yes, sweeten it when it's hot, then cool it off. No, I totally do that, but I didn't sweeten it enough. So now that it's cooled off, once you get to this point, even if I stir in a packet of sugar, it seems like it kind of separates. Like you can taste the granules, and it doesn't really kind of mesh as nice as when it's hot. But it still will sweeten it up a little bit. But I just don't know where a packet is.
Tuesday
It's
at
a
5 a.m.
24-hour Walmart around here. I swear we have to go shopping after
No,
this.
we do.
We do.
Oh my gosh, a kid had watermelon today. I walked by, smelled it. It looked so good. I was like, oh my gosh, watermelon. Watermelon. Puerto Rico missed the brunt of it, and it's hitting Florida now. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm so glad. Well, I let me not speak too soon, but I'm glad we don't have it as like we did like 9 or 10 years ago, like that. I don't
No.
know. It's always like it does like come to Connecticut.
But like we don't know if it's coming. Like it's just the season
Right.
just started,
Yeah.
hurricane season.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna be praying for all you people in Florida. I'm like shocked. I really haven't heard anything about this, and it's supposed to be that bad. It's crazy.
Okay. Thank you. Is it JRQification? How do you pronounce that? How do you pronounce that? Can you phonetically spell so I can? I always want to call you out and say something to you, but I just never know how to pronounce that. But anyway, she said skincare. Regarding skincare, you can tell us your favorite brands for specific functions, like favorite moisturizer or night cream or mask, etc. Okay. Cool. Hey, Bernadette Johnson. Hey, ladies, happy Friday.
It's Friday.
I just went grocery shopping today and had to Uber back with it. Took all my energy. I hear that. Did you get bags? Spencer went tonight and he said that now you got to pay for paper bags. First they charged for plastic bags, and now they've done away completely with plastic, and now they have paper, and now you got to pay for paper.
I can see us tomorrow going out to grocery shop for getting our bags.
I know, and when I was cleaning, a couple of years ago, I got cute ones from Walmart. They were kind of like canvas color, like that very light cream color with cute polka dots. It looked very Kate Spade-ish, but it was Walmart's version of it. And you guys, you know, I don't buy one of something. I always buy like 2 or 3 or something. So I bought 2, and I took them from upstairs, and I was going to give them to the Goodwill. I'm like, wait a minute, these are the bags that we have to go to the store with. So, and I've got tons of bags. But I just love tote bags. So I got this one time from J. Crew.
But like that's not a grocery bag. That's so nice. Like I wouldn't put
No,
groceries.
it is nice.
But maybe some popcorn, something like dry stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't have the pocketbook. But it actually it was only $8. So and J. Crew doesn't have anything in the store for $8. So it's meant to be kind of like a reusable kind of a bag. You know, I'm not saying that it's like a reusable grocery bag, but I was shocked when I saw it in there for $8. Not only did I get one, I got 2. So, because I was shocked at the price. But anyway, this is this kind of stuff you bring to the grocery store. So I started saying all these bags that I have hanging in my closet as decoration, enough of this decoration, because decoration is costing me money. I go to the store unprepared time after time. And then they ask the question, do you want a bag? And it shocks me when they ask that.
Yeah,
Because
it's
there's
like-
so many groceries going down the conveyor belt, and they seriously ask, do you want a bag? Yeah.
And then it looks weird if you're just walking out the store with the groceries not covered in a bag or anything. Oh my gosh, it's like a huge moth.
Alright, hold on. Let me get
Okay,
this.
wait. I see it. It landed. Hold on.
There's something else here too.
Okay. I don't know where all these little bugs are coming
I don't know,
from.
but we got two. One fell swoop. Okay.
Because, like, they're not moving that fast because, like, they should be dying out, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Let's start. But yeah, we said as we go, like, furniture shopping or, like, knick-knack shopping or whatever, we'll definitely try to, like, vlog it for people who are into that. I love watching people decorate their houses now.
Are there yeah, I love that. Are there tea bags that make sweet tea? Angela said I buy tea bags that make sweet tea. It comes out sweet. I just kind of like make it with the Lipton because to me it tastes like Southern tea, Southern iced tea. And the closest thing to it to me are those jugs, those bottles. That pure tea is it that we get for Adam or
Adam likes the Gold Peak. There is
Okay.
pure. I think there's pure, but we like Gold Peak.
Because sometimes they will say sweet tea and it tastes nothing like it. It tastes like that fake Lipton lemon sweet whatever. It tastes so artificial. But that Gold Peak tastes just like sweet tea. I'm drinking my homemade iced tea because we're supposed to go grocery shopping and we didn't. So I have Taylor's Buy that's been in the refrigerator for weeks and I was so desperate, but I don't like it because I don't like watermelon. So this was
It's
as
fake
desperate
watermelon-y.
as I got, but I don't like it at all. So that's why it's on standby. But I just know I couldn't do it. So I had to make my desperate drink when there's no food in the house. I make tea, iced tea.
I was almost stung by a bee today, and he was so calm. I would have stopped, dropped, and rolled. Oh my gosh, there was a girl in the LoriAnne Davila. There was a girl in the class I was in today, and we were outside for snack, and a bee came near her, and she literally screamed bloody murder, and I felt that. I'm like, that's me. Like, I felt that. But I'm like, we can't scream. Like, it's okay. Like, it's just a bee. You'll be all right. Like, just walk away. Don't run and that kind of thing. But if it were me,
last week
that
we
would have been me.
went into Goodfellas. Where did you guys go?
Five Guys?
Oh, yeah.
Goodfellas.
And when you guys came out, I'm like, guys, I just got stung by a bee. Because I did. I was sitting in the car, minding my own business, as usual, and I saw going in and out the window, and I'm not bothered by bees. If it was a bird, I would have stopped, drop, and roll. But bees, I just kind of like swat them away or whatever. And I have been stung before in my life. I'm just not afraid or petrified the way you and Adam are. Like,
Yeah.
you guys will like lose your mind.
Literally, there were bees everywhere outside, but like it was like the thing. The second graders were outside for snack day, so I had to act like I had some sense.
Okay.
But there were literally bees everywhere, and I was
Wow.
just like, oh my gosh! But I didn't want to be like the teacher running and screaming and like looking crazy, so I had to like
Yeah.
compose myself. But
so
the
then
girl,
you can compose yourself.
I can compose
Okay,
myself, and
good
I
to
was like,
know.
I was composed, but I was like, oh my gosh! And the girl, every time I came near her, she just screamed bloody murder, like, oh my
And
gosh!
you can feel her, right?
Yeah, I'm like, girl, that's a mood. I feel you. Like, I feel you in my soul. Like, I really do. That's how I want to be. You're hollering for both of us.
Yeah, no, but I got stung when I was sitting in the back seat, and I was like, I think I just got stung by a bee, and I did, and that was that.
It was as you were dying inside, exactly. Like, and like I was outside with them. One girl came up and she was like, Miss Wesley, she was like, I caught a grasshopper. I'm like, it's in your hand, and she was like, yeah. I'm like, so you like insects? And she was like, yeah, I love insects. I'm like, cool.
With half pint
Wouldn't have been
$9.99.
me picking up an insect.
She didn't get her box. She said it was somebody took it.
Where?
The wrong house.
Okay, email us. We'll figure something out.
Okay. The grasshopper?
I saw like it peeking out of her hand. Like she had it in her hand. Like I was like, why are you picking it up?
It was a grasshopper?
Yeah, it was a grasshopper.
Oh, wow.
She picked up the grasshopper.
That. My dad is terrified of bees.
I had a student when I was student teaching bring a frog to me. Like, what do you guys want me to do with these animals and insects you're bringing to me?
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, all right, go put it back down.
I remember when Adam, when he was a little boy, he was 3 years old, and he bought inside a little cuddly present, as he called it, a cuddly present. And when he opened up, it was a flattened field mouse. Like, please don't, like, his hand. I just felt like chopping off his hand from the wrist on down. Like, there wasn't enough soap and water to get
it was
them
like a
clean.
squished dead mouse, right? He was like, it's a little cuddly present. Like,
Yeah.
no,
he
it's
just
not.
loved everything, and like even now, like if we see something crawling on the walls or whatever, we're like, Adam, come get it.
Yeah.
He is like fearless, and I always say, just like don't like smash it on like on contact, like just remove it. Like this morning when I took Doggy out, I put him on like I tried him on his little we call it his little steak
in the
His
ground.
little steak, like steak. I always think of a red meat steak, but no, like the little thing where he runs around the yard and he never does. He grazes like a cow, but he was very attentive to something, and he kept like playing with it with his paw. And the closer I got, I didn't know what it was. So I looked, and it looked like something black and slick, and I was so grossed out. I could have sworn, I don't know if I was hallucinating or what, but it looked to me like a black, slick, like bird. Oh my gosh, I was like, get over here. And so I grabbed it back, and I was just like, you have all kinds of bird flu and like all kinds of, like, don't kiss me, don't lick me, don't even look at me. You're just a little filthy, dirty, just filthy. And so I brought him inside, I'm like, but then I was worried. So I'm like, what if that was like some sort of like a diseased bird? Like he was just like laying there. I could have sworn I saw like a beak.
It was a
But anyway, so I called Adam, so then Adam came downstairs and went outside. We couldn't find it, kept looking and looking, looking. Finally, there it was. And Adam kind of like for a minute stared at it. I'm like, is that a bird? And like, we both were like, and he started kicking it kind of like with his foot. I'm like, well, whatever you do, because I know Adam, like, do not pick it up. Let's just kind of like examine it. And the more we looked, he's like, Ma, it's a pine cone. He's like, it's just a wet pine cone. I'm like, thank goodness, because Doggy was like just really attentive there for a while.
Really? You thought it was a bird? It was a pine cone?
Yeah.
You are so silly. I can't.
I was just like, wow, he's really.
Said, Ma, it's a pine cone.
Because the instructions were, you get him up in the morning, you said you take him outside, you said for pee and poo, and he said you bring him inside for breakfast.
Yeah.
I took him outside, and the weather was so nice. I'm like, you can have a little bit of exercise this morning. I'm like, so I'm sitting right here on the porch, and I'm like, and you go run around. And then he just got like started, and he was eating grass, eating grass, eating grass. I'm like, this is probably what I get for not following instructions. He's probably hungry. And then when I saw him working on that bird pine cone thing, I was just like, wow, he's probably hungry, and I don't know what he ate and how much of it he ate, and but thank goodness it was just a pine cone.
So funny. I'm gonna take Doggy out since he's out. It's been an hour.
Okay.
So I took him out at 8. I'm getting ready to take him out because it's almost 9.
Okay.
I hear him running in there.
Yes, he is taking that bowl and spinning it all around. Like, Ellen said, late to the party. So many new shows on Netflix. What's on Netflix? Scroll. So what's everybody doing for the Labor Day weekend? I saw something on Facebook the other day that said, I think they showed a picture of June 1st, and then somebody blinked. I think, Leslie, did you have it on your page with Leslie LeBron? And then all of a sudden, like, we wake up again, and it's like August. Like, the summer went by that quick. Do people do things for Labor Day? People have picnics and all that. I know, like, Memorial Day kicks off, like, the summer season. But what do people do for Labor Day? I don't ever really remember doing anything, because it's just like you just have that kind of knowing back to school lingering over your head. So can you really enjoy anything at that point? Oh, toads in Florida. Oh my gosh. Wow. No way. Wow, Tammy Rodriguez. Yeah, my soul would have left my body too. I can't do birds. Definitely dead or alive, but just the grossness of a dead one and just the fear of a live one, I can't do. Dave Chappelle's on. Okay. Netflix, I guess. No, is that good? Half Pint 929. Black and Privilege. Who else has seen that? Okay. Dave Chappelle's not doing anything. So who started back to school? I think before, like I say, I always see things and then it moves quickly. But was it Leah? Tammy? She was getting her room ready. Oh, okay, Maggie Jean. There's sales on Labor Days?
Ooh, Labor Day sales, like clothing sales?
Maybe. You know, day's relaxing.
Okay.
Family back home usually has a cookout. Where's back home, Aaliyah? Raz. I'll be trying to avoid the hurricane. Okay. Cookout. Cute. Barbecue. Hoping to declutter. Okay. Yes, we'll continue on decluttering. Oh, are there fireworks? Yeah, I saw that. That's so like New York, Leslie LeBron, when she said Coney Island. I saw that on Facebook. Oh, you weren't feeling well today? Okay. So what kind of fireworks? I'm sorry. Go on, though.
Sorry, 82, she said, Taylor, did you hear that Forever 21 is filing for bankruptcy? Yeah, no, sent that take to my deathbed the other day. I literally came to and I was just collapsed. Like, I was like, wow. Like, because that's my favorite store. That is my favorite store. Just think about your favorite store saying they're closing down. That's basically where I shop. I get all my clothes from Forever 21, and I can't imagine them closing down.
Goodbye, Lillian.
And like, that means a forever sale. Like I said, stuff is going to be like $1 in there. So I can't wait for the sale. I definitely will be taking part in it. But I'm just so sad. I don't understand why they're closing. Why are they closing?
I don't know.
Everybody loves Forever 21. Like, why are they closing?
Obviously, everyone doesn't love it enough.
No, I don't understand.
I don't know. I don't understand why a lot of these stores are closing because I was shocked every time we would go to a mall where I knew I could locate my J. Crew stores and they are closing them down. I don't understand it. So now they're only left in, I think, super upscale areas like New Canaan, Connecticut is one, like a little side street. There's one in the Westchester, New York, Westchester Mall. And where's the, Westport, Connecticut. But where it used to be in Danbury, they had one in Trumbull Mall, the Danbury Mall. I wonder if the one in New Haven is still there on that College Street. Probably so, right?
Probably,
Yeah. Okay, so you know, by Yale University, there's like this whole really nice College Street with all the kind of like upscale stores. So I have to see if it's still there, but I don't know why they're closing down like that.
Yes, a Jesus mug. It doesn't say Jesus on it. I need strength tonight. I came home and like crashed out and fell asleep. I was like, I forgot how it felt to like, you know, get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and then like be teaching all day and then to come home. Like, I was so tired. I completely fell asleep.
Oh, okay. Back home in Connecticut. Okay, right.
I think they have too many stores. Okay, so maybe they can like close some stores down, but I mean, I understand that people like shopping online, and I shop online, but like I'll shop online at Forever 21. Like I don't know where else I get my clothes from, and I like being able to go into the store and try things on, like, you know.
That's what Taylor said. Naturally, baby, she said forever sale, but you have to. I said you're gonna camp out.
Right? Yeah. Oh, I cannot wait for the sale. This day one of the sale, the day the sale hits the ground, I will be there because I was late to the Charlotte Russe party sale. Even though I got some cute little like green pants, like a cute top, like I bought like something from Charlotte Russe before they closed down. But no, Forever 21, I will be at the door.
We're prepared to camp out. We were talking about that. We said we are prepared. I said think of the times. Like
not for Forever 21.
Yeah, not for
we were talking about something else.
Yeah, we're talking
camping
about
out.
We're gonna camp out where we're convinced if there's going to be any sales on like Apple computer of some sort. You know, like sometimes they'll say, you know, from 3 to 5 a.m. or something like that, something crazy. I said I'm prepared because think of the times when we didn't have power and we actually had to camp out in our car with, you know, no heat, no electricity to come home to. Like, this will be a choice. Like, we will choose to go camp out knowing that we can come back home to a warm house.
Yeah.
But we are prepared to camp out for new equipment if it's worth it.
Yeah.
You know, and I said, so you'll be out there for 2.5 hours. And I'm like, I'll go out there, I'll be leaving for a half hour. And then I'm like, I can't take it anymore. I have to go back and sit in the car.
Yeah. Ideally, like, I'm already planning it for, like, Black Friday. Like, I want to actually get a camera, stop filming on our phones, and get a laptop for, like, new editing and stuff. So we're like, you know, any good Black Friday sales, we're going to have money, we're going to be prepared.
We say that every year,
to
but
camp
this year
out.
we're going to mean it.
Yeah, we're going to try.
Yeah.
Definitely the laptop first, though. We
Yes.
need a new computer. Me trying to edit a video there, and I was like shaking my laptop. Like it's an HP. It's just so busted.
It was so easy yesterday. It was almost shockingly easy how it happened. I was in the car, minding my business, and you were driving. I think we were at Baskin Robbins getting ice cream, and I was just playing on my phone, and an Apple advertisement came up for an Apple card. And they said you don't have to go through banks, and Apple will give you a credit card. And so I just started like, they already knew my name, they already had my address. They said if you have an account with Apple, if you have an iPhone, you qualify. And before I knew it, I had an Apple card. It'll be coming in the mail in like 5 to 7 days. No kind of like, even though they wanted the social security number, but not really, that wasn't the focus. They said that they want you to feel like you're trusted, you have, wait, let me see what their little mantra was. But anyway, whatever it is, like Apple said banks are like out the picture, like they're doing their own thing. And I qualified for $1,000 like that to spend anywhere I want to, Apple Store of course, but anywhere, restaurants they said, clothing store, whatever, and then you get cash back from it. It's almost like too good to be true. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I'm like, I really seriously got an Apple credit card. It's really cute. It's like Apple Platinum or something. It's very, very cute.
Yeah.
But it's very scary, number one, because you, as quickly as people can get credit, as quick as you can like run it up. So I just was like, okay, it's good to know I have it. But I couldn't believe how easy it was to get. But they said if you have a phone, I guess they know of you because you pay your bill or whatever. Not that we pay it through Apple, we pay it through whatever phone company you have. Like we have Verizon, so I don't know how they knew about me, whatever, but they did, and I qualified like that, and $1,000 without blinking an eyelash. It was frighteningly easy.
However, I don't want to go into that. Yeah, it's like it's not like they just give you free money. Like you gotta pay it back.
Yeah,
so it's
you
like
have
if
to-
you spend it, like
yeah.
oh, you have $1,000 because
Exactly. Yeah, no,
spend
who
it.
would take it and run it up like that? I mean, it's just, first of all, I didn't even know what I was going to get it, but then now that I had it, I was like, okay, but like, what would
I always qualify for a Forever 21 credit card, but it ain't safe. It ain't safe.
Certain things aren't
Can't do it. Like
Yeah.
just not do the Forever 21 credit card.
Nope.
Hold on. I saw something before. Oh, the Fashion Nova thing. Fashion Nova's a little pricey. Is it just me?
Is that what's putting
I've
them
never.
out of
Yeah,
business?
people buying Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova doesn't really tickle my fancy. Like to me, they're a little pricey. Is it just me?
Are their clothes cute?
Yeah, their clothes are cute. I'm just cheap. I am. I'm period.
Well, you're not.
Like-
You're just very careful with your money.
Yeah, like I'm not paying $30 for a sundress. I'm not doing that. So like.
I don't know. Do they? They said, do teachers there get discounts on Apple computers? I have no idea. That's good to know, though. Yeah, we'll be using every kind of discount in the land.
Right? Gotta whip out my student IDs.
Yeah.
Blow dust off them.
Well, yeah, Monica Frazier, all credit cards do, of course. If you don't, like, don't run things up to the point where I can't pay it off like that very month. Like, I wanted that Sephora one because I always thought Sephora should have one like Ulta, like Busted Ulta, you know, love them so much, but I really liked Sephora. And then when Sephora finally came out with when you try something just to establish like that credit, but you don't run it up to the point where you have to start making those payments. You do not want those interest rates because that's where they take your money. So you want to charge a little something just like to establish credit, and then you want to pay it off when the bill comes in. You don't want to keep carrying on because something that costs $50 can end up costing you $250 in a year, all the interest, you know? So you don't want to do that. You want to get it, charge something, and then kind of like pay it off.
Yeah, Leah Butler said Fashion Nova sales and clearance only. That's any store for me. First thing I'm doing is going to the sale rack. Like, I love the sale rack.
You do.
I love a bargain. I love a bargain. I love it like, oh, that's a cute shirt. I'm like, thank you. I got it for $3. Like, that is me.
Oh,
That's just me.
Bath and BodyWorks, yeah, that used to be. What's your fragrance from there, baby? I used to love. Do they still have sweet? Was it Sweet Pea? Was it? We used to remember
Sweet Pea, yes.
Pea? I used to love Cherry Blossom, not like the
Girl,
Japanese
you kept
Cherry
taking
Blossom.
all my scents. So like first I had Sweet Pea, then you wanted Sweet Pea. Then I was like, okay, I don't want to smell like, I don't want us to smell the same. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to Cherry Blossom. And the next thing I know, you had Cherry Blossom, and then I went to Japanese Cherry Blossom, and you
Because
didn't,
I never
and you
heard the
didn't follow
story
me.
before. No, I didn't. It was.
And then I
too-
think you got Cashmere, but you didn't really like it, so you gave me
No.
Cashmere, and Cashmere
Yeah.
became my favorite scent.
You know, I get on something and then I keep like exploring. So I think I did the that Cashmere one. That was okay. I don't know if I ever ventured out to the vanilla. It was just a little too sweet. There was some woodsy smell, but Sweet Pea was cute. That was when I was in my 40s, I think. It was a little youthful, but you know, that's when I was going through my midlife crisis probably. Nothing was too young for me at that point. So that was cute. But it's funny how you can smell a fragrance. There's another one. Hold on. The moth again. Did it come back to life?
This ain't it. This ain't it at all.
Yeah, no, it's not. A fragrance can put you someplace, like a song can put you someplace, so definitely fragrance can. But what kind of good fragrances are going on now? Would you still wear Japanese cherry blossom if you could?
I sprayed it on myself today going out the door.
Did you?
I did, yeah.
You still have some?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, because I saw a whole bunch of empty bottles underneath the car. I think it was your car. Adam, me and Adam went down to school the other day. Like all these fragrances. So
yeah,
I haven't been
I keep them in my car
in a
too.
while. I don't know which one I would like these days.
I love a good fragrance, especially on a man.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, a good cologne.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Vanilla. What did I buy for my kitchen? The scents that I like for the kitchen. I don't know. I'm hooked on. It's in a lot of different places. I thought it was like a Target thing, but I thought it was a Walmart thing. But Method, whoever makes Method, whatever, it's in stores. But I like the clementine, very, very orangey, citrusy. And so I have the dish soap, I'm looking at it now, and then the all over spray for the kitchen. I love cleaning products. I got like 75% cleaning products and 25% food when I go to the grocery store. Love cleaning products.
Those of you guys who are water drinkers, would you agree that all water does not taste the same?
Yeah, totally. Now
My favorite is Dasani.
Mhm.
Like if it's not Dasani,
yeah. Fiji is not.
Fiji
doing it
is
right.
trash.
Yeah, you think that
I did not like Fiji water.
like wow, like Fiji's like so like bougie. No, I don't like the way Fiji tastes at all. Though I try to make myself like it because it's square bottle and it's different and
Yeah,
cute.
no.
But no, I just don't like it. It really tastes like sink water to me. Japanese cherry blossom is the mother's favorite. Oh, fragrance oils stay longer. Where do you get them at? Does Bath and Body Works have
Poland
fragrance
Spring.
oils?
Poland Spring is a runner-up. Yeah. But basically, it's Dasani is acid.
Pink coconut calypso. Okay, that a new one?
I hate water with an aftertaste. Yeah, like tap water.
Yeah, warm vanilla. I remember that one. And okay, Japanese. But you know, I like the cherry blossom. But if you can't get them in the store anymore, they do have them online. You can get those.
I like Smart Water. Hurricane Prep in Florida. Only Dasani was left on the shelves. Really? Really?
Really?
You don't like Dasani?
Oh, I think another time somebody they were like telling you like Dasani was trash. They were
I
saying
love
like the
Dasani.
pH balance or the pH something in there. I don't really get into that, but no, Dasani is good. What else do we like as far as water goes?
Where did you get the cute gold necklace you wear? You know, I always get questions on, like, is it like just that solid gold necklace I wear? I don't know where that thing came from. I had it since high school, but basically, like, you could go into, like, a little mall kiosk and just get, like, a little gold chain. It's literally just, like, a gold chain. I don't know where it came from, but you could probably get it at, like, a mall kiosk or something. Like, it's just a gold chain.
Is it 14 karat or is just?
I feel like it is because it
has
hasn't
to be,
tarnished.
right?
It
It has
hasn't
to be,
tarnished,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, Poland Springs or Essentia. Yeah, tap water. That's where it's at with me.
You
Ice,
can't.
tap water.
I can't stand. I'm sorry, I can't deal with smelling a dude coming too much when your clothes delicious. Yeah, I mean that's on anybody. Like if your perfume or whatever you're wearing is too strong and like I smell you across the room, like way too strong.
Yeah.
Oh, this gnats won't die.
Okay, so Jilly, is it Acevedo? I tried the Popeye's spicy chicken sandwich and it was fire, y'all. They sold out nationwide, so it took me a while. Are they back in after they sold out? Because we did hear that they sold out.
Oh, that necklace. I got that from Soufeel Jewelry. I think SOUFEEL Jewelry. It's the one that had the T on it. The T going sideways.
Oh, that
it's
was
like
cute.
it's like an initial
Yeah.
necklace, and like your initial, I guess, goes sideways on it. So it wasn't a cross. It was like a T going sideways. But it's like SOUFEEL Jewelry. Soufeel Jewelry.
Even though I think out of all the selections, they did have a cross. I think that they had like, you know, they start off with all the alphabet. You can get any letter you want, and then I think they had like a cross and a heart, and it kind of like all went sideways. It was cute. But I think there is a cross in that whole lineup.
Okay. delivery to sales. My Popeyes has the sandwich again as of today. I thought they were pulling the sandwich. They couldn't handle the demand.
They were going to pull a period? They were going to put it back?
Yeah, well, at least for now, until they could regroup, they weren't prepared.
Really?
They were not prepared.
Interesting. Well, I wonder that they just do that just to keep the hype.
Keep the hype. Not everyone's going to rush and try to get it before they pull it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So Jay was asking about my hair since the twist out. It shedded a lot. There was a lot of shedding on wash day. I did a tea rinse. I did a deep condition with heat. Just a lot of shedding. So I'll have to see the next wash day to see maybe if the tea rinse did anything at all. I don't really know if anything's going to help my hair at this point. I think it might be just seasonal shedding at this point maybe, and the highlights, and who knows. I'm not sure the stage of my hair. People ask me, like, what can I do for shedding? Like, y'all, your guess is as good as mine right now. It's all trial and error. I'm trying everything. Tea rinses, protective styling, oils, vitamins.
And then we said time and patience.
Time and patience, yeah.
Life with Kenya said, Chick-fil-A is always prepared. 1922 Misty Blue said there's a great PBS show about HBCUs and the path of education for African Americans past to present. Tell them we are rising, proud of the content. Okay, gotta check that out. Barbie Lovable said the chicken sandwiches are still available. Where do you live? I've had it 3 days in a row, no wait.
Oh my god. 3 days in a row. Was that good? Even though low key, I kind of wanted to get it one more time.
Really?
I kind of did.
Because maybe, I don't know, mine was drier than dry. Pickles and dry.
I'm thinking we need to try it in like a pop-in
Maybe
city.
I won't change it now because I try to make it my own. Maybe I won't do that. Maybe I'll just order it and have them give it to me.
You basically got the bread and the chicken.
Yeah, I did. And the pickles were falling out because there was nothing to hold it together because I said I didn't want mayonnaise. I don't know why I tried to all of a sudden make it like a diet sandwich. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking because what I turned it into was just horrible. There was nothing to hold it together.
Girl, you thought
I was thinking the spice was going to be too spicy and I wanted Cajun fries and I thought it was going to be too many different spices and it was a mess. So should we try it again?
I kind of want to try it again. I kind of want to try it again, just like one more time if we can get our hands on it. Yeah.
Yeah, but that thing with the hair bugged me at the end.
Girl, it could have been your own hair.
It could have been, but I don't know. Even if it was my own,
it was weird because it was under the bun. So
okay, so that's gross. So don't tell me that. That's even grosser to me. So then that wasn't my hair. How did my hair get under the bun? I can't.
Girl.
I can't with that.
Okay,
Yeah.
girl. Tell you what, I'm over the sandwich. Yeah.
Yes, me too.
Leslie the Brown, she said, "Stop it. There's food at home," in everyone's mom voice.
Right?
There's food at home. You get home, it's like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Even though, low-key, actually high-key, I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I will eat them all day long, every day. I love a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
See, EK said, did you ever watch Making a Murderer? I would love to listen to your commentary about true crime. No, I didn't see that. I have to watch that. Making a Murderer.
What hair vitamins does... What hair vitamins does everyone like? We take the Nature's Bounty Hair, Skin, and Nails. I've been on it. Ever since I said I wasn't taking my vitamins consistently, I've been taking them consistently, so... Hopefully that turns things around. But
yeah, Lee Butler, so easier said than done, right? Like, don't stress yourself out. Like,
yes.
How can you avoid stress in life?
I know.
You know?
Just
making
everything not a big deal.
Going smoothly, and then all of a sudden something just
pops off,
just changes, and like your
life comes at you fast.
Yeah.
These gnats are coming at me fast.
Yeah, like I can't.
Killing gnats.
Yeah. I'm gonna be floating around my teeth.
The Curls liquid vitamins. Okay.
Okay. The blueberry ones.
Don't go to the same Popeyes. Yeah. No, we're gonna go to a different location and see if we can get something else. I am excited to say though, I think these bangs are growing out, guys. Right?
That's
They're kind of like hanging out here now. I'm okay with that.
I know. What is that about?
I'm okay with that. They're coming down.
They're coming down.
They are coming
I
down.
know. We were so busy worrying about like the.
I know. We said wait till December. December's like.
I did. I gave it to. We said that back in May 5th.
Back in May.
I
Yeah.
said let's give it 6 months, and then we said like around December 5th we'll look. But yeah, no, they're definitely coming down, and they definitely will be down by December 5th. I always like to compartmentalize things like that and give time date things.
What's in both of our hair?
Let me see. I have Fro the Culture. This is day 2, and then I refreshed. I picked up my Botanicals Napalicious Refresher Spray back in business because I don't know, the humidity wasn't there anymore. Remember, a couple of months ago, I was like giving up on that Botanicals because to me it was drying out my hair.
Mm-hmm.
But tonight I sprayed it, and it's okay, right?
That's cute. That's cute. It's a little foliage.
So yeah, I didn't dry it out. It's looking it looks ashy. It's not like orangey.
Yeah.
I never know what really became of the highlights, but it's
Mine
okay.
too. I mean, maybe they've all kind of come out. Like, it's kind of like brown. There's some highlights in there, but you know.
Someone said that my hair was highlighted. I think I went to the eye doctor the other day, and the woman that always helps me with glasses, she said she loved the color of my hair, and I said I was going for highlights, like distinct highlights where you could see kind of like where your hair was highlighted, but she said it looks like an overall kind of a highlighted look. So I don't know, my hair is definitely lighter in color. I don't really know what I was going for, but it's okay.
Yeah, I did. I keep getting my. I said in the beginning, my wash and go inspirations from Instagram just by scrolling on Instagram. So the other week before my protective style, I was watching Curls on 5th. He created the what is it? The Be My Curl. I did the Be My Curl, and I really like that. But the other day I was scrolling and I was watching Eating BodyWorks Instagram stories, and people, they keep reposting people like in their stories who have like put in their stories about their curling cream, the Coco Shea curling cream, and we have a YouTube video on it. I said that's the video where you like lost your watch, and you were saying you lost your watch, and we used the Denman brush, and it was just bustedness. At least the Denman brush was busted because my part was like right here was busted, but the product was good. Anyway, I used the product as a one and done the other day, and this is day 2 of that, the Eating BodyWorks, the Coconut Shea curling cream, and I really love it. Really love it. It's so easy. I was like, I'm tired of like layering products. I just want one and done, like that's it. And so I snatched that cream up, and it's good.
Ari, I would so like to do that, but I think almost like out the gate they get demonetized, and I don't know enough about the genre to know what is demonetized and what isn't, and I would do like so much research just to put it up there, just for me to have done something wrong, and then, you know, like I wouldn't make money off of it. It would really have to be a labor of love, and I definitely love it, but I don't know if like I had that kind of time to really devote to that. Though when I went down to the college with Adam the other day, because like I said, you know, stress can't be avoided, and just when you think everything is going smoothly, then there's a glitch in plans. So here we are thinking Adam's all registered for the class. He woke up the first day of school and realized that he had been unenrolled out of every single class he took. And then we're like trying to think, oh my God, like how'd that happen? And then they're like, the financial aid didn't catch up. It was a mess. But anyway, I was down there. One class he couldn't get back, but he ended up taking criminal justice, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's fun.
That's fun.
That's how they always start those crime channels. They always have a background of criminal justice. So I was like,
we have a question. Why is Adam called Wi-Fi Adam?
oh my God, because we've been doing, like, we are at like
80 something live streams.
Yeah.
But in the front, like the very first couple of live streams that we did, apparently like we couldn't be using the Wi-Fi doing live, and Adam like was using it playing video games, and so we'd always know when he was playing a video game because the live stream would start like skipping and acting up. So you guys gave him the name Wi-Fi Adam. They're like, you know, Wi-Fi Adam's taking the Wi-Fi. Like, tell him to get off his video games because like he'd be playing his video games and we'd be trying to live stream.
Adam, and then you guys would start calling him Wi-Fi or tell Adam, get off the Wi-Fi, Adam. And then it turned into Wi-Fi Adam.
Wi-Fi Adam.
So yeah. Then it's like now Wi-Fi. Short for Adam.
I know. For the Popeyes vlog, either people liked Adam or like they didn't, because like they were like, you know, he was so like aggressive or whatever. Like that's literally Adam's personality. Like what that's him. Like he's just,
you like either like him or you don't. I mean, like, he is just very uncensored. He you have to just kind of like that personality. Some people really like him, so much so that they say he needs his own commentary channel, and he just tells it like it is, unapologetically. And so we are very careful when we tippy-toe him on our channel, and we're always like within an inch of his life, everything, we're always like giving him the evil eye, like, be careful what you say, be careful what you say, be careful what you say.
So a few times when they click the camera off, you're like, okay, you are the videographer, you say nothing behind the camera. Like, stop talking.
I've never seen a person that's in charge of the video and he has so much to say, and I'm like, do you mind? I'm like, you are the video, you say nothing. Okay, you give no opinions about anything. This is our video.
You don't speak unless you are spoken to, and we
Right.
ask your opinion. Like,
So we thought that would be a fun thing to have him there, but some people are just like, like do it that what they say to God.
yeah, they're like, leave the boy home next time.
Oh, boy.
Leave the boy home next time.
It was the guys who weren't bothered.
Yeah, but for the most part, like, you guys like that. But like that,
Yeah.
that is him. That is him. And so he's a director at heart.
Yeah.
I'm listening to you guys in the car with my hubby, and he's now driving to get us chicken.
Where are you guys going? Popeyes?
I live for Adam's straightforward and monotone style of talking.
Very.
You guys took me out one time when you guys said that he sounds like Squidward, and now I can't unhear it. Like, he does sound
Really?
like Squidward from SpongeBob a little
Does
bit.
he?
Yeah, he
Okay.
does.
Mhm.
I like old Addy. Old
But I
Addy,
thought
yeah.
it was really cool. So the other day we were at the college, and there was a guy there, and he was blind, and he had like the walking stick, and he was using it to kind of go places. It was his first day, and it seemed like he was like in a new environment. So me and Adam, well, actually I was like sitting by myself at first waiting for Adam, because Adam had me all over that college, up one row and down another one, up, and he has these long legs, and I'm trying to follow behind, and I'm limping, and it's just a lot of walking. Like, guys, I'm like too old for all of this. But anyway, I was trying to keep up with him, and finally I'm like, Adam, I'm gonna be sitting right here. You do what you have to do, and I'll just be right back here. And every now and then he would check back. You doing okay? I'm doing perfect. Okay, just like I'm fine. So, but anyway, one time he came back. There was a guy that I was watching, and he was blind. It was like a new experience for him, and he was doing good. And he had like the walking stick, and he was trying to make his way around, and he kept like kind of like bumping into people, and he was so humble. He was apologizing. Oh, I'm sorry, but like people are just not in tune to things. They just don't like notice, and people are just hustling and bustling, and I could really relate because I know what I go through, and I know how I walk very cautiously through life now, because I don't want to get out someplace where a kid can come running by and knock me over, because I'm trying to keep my balance. So I'm very careful. I just kind of like hesitate a lot to see what's coming in front of me, just to watch. So I'm very cognizant of people that kind of like have difficulties with walking and mobility and stuff. So I'm watching him, and I'm thinking like he's doing really good, to be blind, to be at a school, to be with like a lot of youth, and he looked young, and have a walking stick, and to be that bold to be out there trying to do this. And so then you hear people shouting, and hey, so-and-so, and like he turns around because he's like thinking like they're talking to him, and then like they're really not. And I'm just like watching him struggle and seeing how he's navigating like his world and his life. And then Adam shows up. So then he asked, I said, Adam, go over there and see what he wants. I said, see if you can help him. And so he went over, and so he asked him, do you know where like the cafeteria is? So Adam, of course, he knows where that, Wi-Fi, loves to eat. So he's like, yes. He said it's up 2 floors. And so he's like, oh, thank you. But you could see that he was appreciative, but you could see he was like, how in the world am I going to get up 2 flights? And I'm sure he will become an expert at the end of the semester. But this is like his first day. And for someone that is seeing, that says, oh, it's just up, it's on the 2nd floor. Well, that's hard for someone that's blind. Like, and you don't know the layout. So I said, Adam, just do one better. I said, take him up there, okay? And he's like, oh, sure, because Adam he has a heart like that. Like, he is so soft. He's Adam's like dichotomy of himself, okay?
Yeah, he is.
1 minute he's like hardcore, and then the next minute he's just sweet as pie, like the cuddly little present. He's like that, or he'll see doggy, and like all he ever says is, "Aw," that's just his way.
Yeah.
So I said, sure. So he went up to the guy, and he goes, hey, I'll take you up there. And the guy's like, thank you. And so then I heard the guy say, so is this your first year here? And Adam's like, no, it's my 3rd year here or whatever. And so like they were walking down the hallway, and then he told Adam that he was there for
Was it acting?
acting, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he was there for acting. And I was like, oh, okay, go ahead, put your bad self. So they knew each other's names, and so Adam said he took him upstairs to the cafeteria and waited for him to get his little lunch.
Adam's a Gemini. What's no zodiac sign?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Adam's a Gemini.
So I just thought it was really cool that he did that. He went one step extra, because it's very easy to point somebody out in the direction, but you actually have to sometimes like walk that person. It was his first day. It looked like
He sounds like a Sour Patch. Sometimes they say something like you're sour, then you're sweet.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I was just like proud of him at that moment that he just really did that. He had enough on him that day trying to navigate his own mess, that it was just trying to unravel out of this financial aid and all of this stuff, and they didn't receive it in time, or they did, and the stuff didn't it was just a mess, okay,
Yeah.
financially. They don't want to give them money anyway. So we had to we got to 8:45, we got until after 4. Ridiculous. And every moment was accounted for, every moment. But anyway, we navigated our way through that, and So we started school, I think it was Tuesday. No, is it, no, Monday he goes or something?
Yeah, his birthday's
Wednesday.
May 22nd.
Yeah.
For those talking about the Eat and Body
Is he a
Works,
Gemini or is he a Taurus?
he's Gemini.
Is he?
He's Gemini.
Okay.
Right?
I thought Taurus, no?
No, I thought Adam was a Gemini.
What is the cutoff mark? 'Cause I knew somebody that was...
Adam's the 22nd.
Okay.
My ex was 23rd. He was a Gemini.
okay,
So Adam's a
okay,
Gemini.
Okay.
Plus the house
I
Gemini.
was thinking of the wrong month. I was thinking of April. Okay.
Yeah. For the Eat and Body Works, we do have a code for Eat and Body Works. MADCURLS for 15% off. I think the cream is what, like $8 plus 15% off. I think it's a good curling cream.
Adam is 20. He just turned 20.
Mm-hmm. Cutoff is the 21st. I don't think for 21st for what, Tauruses? Adam's definitely a Gemini.
Okay. End of May is Gemini.
Oh, it starts the 22nd. So yeah.
Oh, so he just
kicks it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Evelina Rodriguez, with your sickening haircut, girl.
I'm the Geminis are the best.
I
don't really know what's the
I
best.
don't know what's the
They
best.
all seem a little busted to me, except Cancers.
I know, right? I get a kick out of when I read things about cancers because they are spot on. And for years, you know, when you're in the church, they tell you to stay away from zodiac and all of that. Like every doctrine has something about that in the church. Some are for it. Some people, whether they're for it or not, people in the congregation are still doing their own thing. But anyway, for years, I didn't buy into it, and still really don't. I'm not one of those that wake up in the morning like that I Love Lucy episode where the person like cannot function without reading their zodiac sign and see what the day has laid out for them. But you cannot deny sometimes when you read, you know, the symptoms of a cancer. I mean, spot on.
Yeah. No, Cancers are like super emotional. Like that's so me.
Yeah.
Oh my
so
gosh.
emotional.
I went out
Drama
of like
queen.
my Cancers. He's like last day with a bang. Like it was just I was so emotional.
Yeah.
I'm such a Cancer.
And of course we're both Cancer, both born on the same day. And I'm like, girl, whatever you've done, I've done better. Okay, like all that drama, dry it up because I'm just as dramatic. You know, so it's not like I'm just like, where's that coming from? I know exactly where it comes from because I'm identical to you. You are just me.
Because Geminis are rude. They're a little blunt.
Yeah.
They can soften it up a bit.
Nanny was a Gemini.
Okay.
Okay, like straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Adam, just blunt. Like.
Oh yeah.
Just
yeah,
chill.
downright
just
rude.
rude.
Yeah, it's so true. Yeah, I guess that's the way to put it. Yeah, there's no other way to put it. It's rude.
So funny.
Yeah. Like you like cringe almost like oh my god, do you know what you just said? Like, yeah.
Adam, so people ask him questions like, "Did you have a good summer?" Yes.
Yeah.
Like there's always like an edge. Like, chill.
It's just a simple question. She's like, yeah, I did. You know, yes. Like,
yes.
Like, what about it? Like, yes, I did. Like, what of it? Like, it's okay.
Yeah, Adam, did you lock my car door? Yes.
Right.
Like,
okay.
Okay.
Oh, because Tauruses are stubborn. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Sagittarius, my cousin Sagittarius, is the best personality. Such the best personality.
Sagittarius?
Yeah, it's definitely Sagittarius.
Okay.
Such a good personality. No, but I'm very much of a nurturer, very emotional. Where was another one? Oh my God, one time, loyalty, like, I think I take it to the nth degree, guys. You know, I always say all she wanted was loyalty, and I didn't know where it came from. I think until Ari posted something, because she's Cancer too, and she's always posting things about Cancer, so I've really gotten to discover what I'm about. And I think one time she had, like, all of these descriptions of Cancer, and it was like, die-hard loyalty. Like, if you are not loyal, I do not want you in my life, nowhere near me, get away. And my version of loyalty, to me, is just the world's version of loyalty, though people think, like, it's extra. I don't. It's just like either for me or you're against me, I would say. So, but now I know where I get that die-hard loyalty feeling, like you have got to be loyal. I do not play when it comes to that.
I mean, like, I don't really pick people for their zodiac sign. I've never dated anybody who's had a compatible zodiac sign with me. Like, I think Cancers are like Taurus and Pisces or something. Like, I've never met a Taurus or a Pisces. It's always, it's never anybody who it's like, you know, this is who you'd be compatible with.
Female Scorpio.
Here, all she wanted was loyalty.
Right? That's me. We are very loyal, right, Patricia Glover? Yes. Encouraging, determined. Oh yes, very determined. Like nothing breaks me. Like just I am moving forward. Something might set me back for a minuscule second, but I figured out. Don't I always like just figure it out? I always have a plan. I always have a plan. I'm gonna work it out. Like nothing gets me down for long. And I don't know if that's part of Sagittarius. Sagittarius. I don't know if that's part of being a Cancer or whether it's just like my nature. I don't know, but yeah, I'm not down for long. It's almost like a challenge. I get knocked down and then I just figure it out. Like you will never see me sweat at all.
Because Leos are too arrogant. So Leos are good with Cancers.
Really?
Okay.
Right? Aries said, our loyalty is on 1,000. If we don't get that back, snip, snip. That is so true. Yeah.
I know a Leo who's a guy. I wouldn't say he's arrogant. Is that like Leos across the board?
I think they
Or
are
arrogant?
super strong. Oh my God. Leo is, yeah, no.
Wait, Alana K. Hi, ladies. I'm a new subscriber and I'm from Stamford, Connecticut. I have to support my Connecticut ladies. Oh my gosh. Hi.
Sarah, hi.
Have you ever been to Pyology in Stamford? We're obsessed. We keep going to Pyology
I know.
in Stamford. Their pizza is so good.
Yes. Where'd you see that?
Alana K. Are you where you're supposed to be?
Yes, I am. I'm as far up as I can go.
Okay. We have to scroll down. There it is.
Okay.
The pretty picture. You have to try Pyology. It's like Chipotle for pizza, or like like the ice cream place where you pick the ice cream and you put all the toppings on, except for pizza. It's like so
like
good.
when you're in the mall and you see Barnes and Noble at the very far end, you go out like the Barnes and Noble door, go out those doors in those little eateries outside, like outside. It's not in the mall, but it's outside of the mall. And there's Pyology. What else is out there? Is Cheesecake out there too?
Factory?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in
Yeah.
the same like area.
Okay. It's like right
where the
across
mall is
from Barnes and
Yeah.
Noble, like on the outside.
Yeah, so good.
So it's so good. It really is Chipotle for pizza.
Actually, here's watch the big nose husband end up being a compatible sign. Because Leos are sunny, happy, outgoing. So when they like describe these zodiac signs like personalities, they mean for men and women, or does it like vary? Like
That's a good question.
if they say I'm a Cancer and my compatible sign is a Taurus, is it a Cancer female compatible with a Taurus male? Like would a Taurus female be compatible with like a Cancer male? Like does it vary by like what gender you are? They want to know what your t-shirt says.
Oh. Never scared. That's me. Never see sweat.
Never skirt. His dog is
Let me see. Oh, he's just sitting up there. Hey, baby. I don't want to get him started. Yeah, in the queue. Again, where did we get Power and Black?
Power and Black.
Power and Black. I like it because they always come out with new ones. They just keep them moving, keep them moving, keep them moving. So this one was one of their latest ones, and I thought it was cute because I said it just speaks to who I am. Even if I am scared, y'all will never know it. Y'all meaning anybody in life.
That's true. I know when you first had to start, they know you have, well, obviously they know you have MS or
Yeah.
whatever, and you have to like take like a shot
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
And like I was more scared for you if you were scared. You know, you were scared. Like you never. I
I
always
would
feel like
constantly reassure you.
Yeah.
So when you first started them, they had like the injections every single day. Now it's like Monday, Wednesdays, or Fridays. They narrowed it down, like increased the dose, like almost like a double dose. And it used to be 20 milligrams every day, and then now it's like 40 milligrams 3 times a week. But every time you would see me do that, you're like, did it hurt? Did it hurt? Because like you're so petrified.
Yeah.
Certain things I'm scared of, and certain things like I'm not.
Or like I'd sit with you, and then when you do it, I'd be like, I was brave. Like,
yeah, you were very brave, honey. Thank you so much. You were very, very brave. So yeah, I could never like and I didn't want that to like freak you out, like to see, because it's hard enough to have a parent with a chronic illness, and I never wanted my kids to feel like I'm suffering or like I'm experiencing something. I'm like, nope, that's it for the day, all done. You know, no matter how much it might have hurt, or no matter what I was going through, I just really kind of like hold it together. So yeah, during that time. But anyway, so insurance companies, are pains in the butt. So now they're forcing me to switch. I can no longer take what I've been taking for like 15 years. Now I have to go generic. So now it's like a whole nother thing. I mean, it's the same pretty much thing, I think, as far as the active ingredient, but the injection is different, so I haven't gotten it yet. I think it's coming tomorrow. They said they're going to drop it off Saturday, deliver it Saturday. So I have to navigate to that new one. So the one I was taking was Copaxone. I've been taking that for 15 years. And now I have to switch to the generic because they make a generic one now called glutamate acetate, which is the active ingredient in Copaxone, I guess. So we'll see. And you know, insurance companies have a lot of nerve because I always say I know the devil I have, I don't know the devil I'm going to get. So I know that it works for me. Why fix something that's not broken? It's not broken, but they're like, well, I'm like, I'm so used to the Copaxone, but they won't pay for a brand. And they're like, well, if the generic doesn't work, well, then we'll consider the brand. But I said, when you have multiple sclerosis, something not working is major. Something not working can send me into an exacerbation where I may never recover again. You know, I might lose another ability. You know, I already have difficulty with mobility. It could cause me to lose vision, hearing, anything. So for them to just carelessly say, well, if it doesn't
try
work,
this, and like, if it doesn't work,
like try this. Like, I know it works. Now they're saying try this, and if it doesn't work, I said, well, if it doesn't work, is a big statement to make because something not working when you have multiple sclerosis is major. It could really be a setback. So I didn't like to gamble with my life, but you know, what can you do? Either that or I have to come up with tens of thousands of dollars a month for that. So we'll see, guys.
You guys are still going on about zodiac signs. Curly Maria said, LoriAnne, I started the black castor oil challenge 4 nights ago. How often did you wash your hair while you were doing that?
At that point, I was washing my hair daily. Every single day I was doing a wash and go. That was long before I was on the channel, so I didn't know how to refresh or how to protect my hair at night. So all I knew was that I'd wake up in the morning and shampoo my hair. I didn't know anything differently. So it didn't stand out as anything difficult for me to do because I was washing my hair in the morning anyway. But with that thick castor oil, you have to, right?
Kamani says they have free healthcare
Yeah,
in Canada.
I know.
That's nice.
I know they do.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, cancer ward fire. Yes,
Who
I
are
have
the fire signs?
I don't know, but I'm Curls 78. Yeah, that was that level Flaxseed or something because I take Synthroid, and they say that you cannot go between the two. This is for thyroid, hypothyroidism, and so you cannot switch. You cannot start one and then just willy-nilly go to generic. Like, you cannot do that. You have to stay on one. And I think I started off with the generic, and then I switched to brand. And you cannot just like switch me off of brand and put me on something else. It definitely will make your hair fall out. On top of everything else, it can set your levels wacky again. But if you've been on the generic all this time, yeah, one of the side effects is the hair loss I found with the generic.
There's another question down here on thyroid, right here.
She said, I would like to ask everyone here, if I may, does anyone have a thyroid issue, hyper or hypo, and do you feel your hair has changed? I'm having, and would like some help on it. So
yeah, no. Is it Casina, Lucky? When I turned 40, I didn't know whether it was hormones or whether it was thyroid. I don't know. I think you helped me sort that out. I lost an enormous amount of hair. I think the disease is called hypothyroidism. And I think when you have an acute attack, it's called hypothyroiditis. Like the itis part of it is like acute, and it lasts for like, you know, a week, 2, 3 weeks. But mine lasts like 3 weeks. And at that point, I don't think I could have lost another strand. Not that you could see my scalp, but to me, it felt like there was an enormous amount of hair. And at that point, I was relaxed and all that. And my hair just seemed like it was just thinning and thinning and thinning. And that is definitely one of the side effects for a hypo. That's the, I think it's the low thyroid. Sometimes hyper is, I think it's kind of like distinctive. Maybe like you might have like the bulging eyes, maybe like the goiter in the neck, whatever. I don't know enough about hyper, so I'm not even really going to speak about it. I shouldn't because I don't know about it. But I do know hypo because I have hypo. And I've been taking Synthroid for a gazillion years. And you cannot just switch medications like that. You cannot just go on generic if you're on brand. You cannot get off of, you cannot be on generic and then probably go to brand because they are very temperamental. Those levels are very hard to find. I think it took me, was it 2 years? I know you found the key to what the what the milligrams should be. Just like the wisdom of a child. Like they were trying me on maybe like say 100, that was too high, and they tried me on 50, that was too low, and then you're like, why don't you take one and cut it in half? Like I think there was a Synthroid that was like 88 or something. You're like, why don't you cut it in half and make it 44 or something? And that was like the key at that point. Now I'm like on 50, but no, it definitely messes with your hair if you have hypo. And your skin. My skin, when I had the thyroiditis acute attack, was very snake-like skin. It was peeling in a way that it's not like sunburn. It's like you can't even control like where it's coming from, because all of a sudden it'll just start. You know, no lotion in the world can make it go away. It's just very odd looking, and it's peeling off like kind of like snake skin, but it's all hypo symptoms. But once you get on the medication, you find your right levels, then that stuff clears right up. Yeah, they are, Lee Butler, very difficult on people with chronic illness. Yeah, I started off with that area, the levothyroxine, yeah, and then I got on Synthroid. Yes, my thyroid's underactive and making me gain weight. Yeah, that's the hypothyroid is the underactive one. It definitely causes weight gain. Definitely, I never know why I'm tired, because they say false tiredness, but I think it's MS fatigue. Everything I attribute to MS, because to me that's my biggest chronic illness. But it could be a whole lot of stuff why I'm always sleeping and tired.
Hi, Liana. She has her first Friday Night Live.
Oh.
Welcome.
Welcome to the clinic, right?
Right.
Where we talk about medical conditions tonight.
Jerza, I'm always cold too. Like always feel like I'm ready to like bust out the boots and sweaters here in Connecticut. I'm ready. Even though today it was nice. Today it was nice.
It was beautiful.
The past 2 days it's been like hot, but it hasn't been humid. So like the heat kind of hits different when there's no humidity in the air. Like it's nicer. So it was like 80 something, but there was no humidity, like a little bit of a breeze. Like it was really nice outside. So we're talking about the gym. I don't know if is she talking to you? EK. She said, where is it, Laura? I can't believe the summer is over. I'm still 165. Did you lose any weight? Because we were we were going to the gym.
I don't know. Like I said today, I want to get a scale. Now, will that drive me crazy having a scale in my house? I don't know. To me, it'll make me more accountable for what I'm seeing. Am I really seeing chubby cheeks? Am I really seeing definition loss in the chin area? I don't know. Some pictures look better than others. That, oh my gosh, should I even draw attention to it? Like, I don't care, I'm not bothered. That was horrible. That that Popeyes one. Like, I thought that was the most unflattering picture.
You like threw a fit about the
I did. I said, could I look any bigger if you tried? I mean, did you really try to even make me look slightly flattering?
I tried.
Even slightly?
I tried.
I just felt like I looked very, very big. I was so glad, like, when you click off of it and I'm in the car driving immediately, that I didn't look as big as I did in the thumbnail, because I just look enormous to me in the thumbnail. And sometimes you just give up and just like, whatever, you know, like, I just can't, like, sit there and keep trying. Like, I did the best I could. I had to get one when we both were laughing, you know, we both, like, you weren't eating when I was eating, all these excuses that you could find a flattering one of myself. There's always, like, flattering of you, and I just,
girl, that
like,
wasn't
busted.
Flattering of me, girl.
I just look very busted on my side. But no, I don't think I lost a pound. I think if I would have stuck with it, I probably would have. No surprises there, but I don't know. Why did we stop? Why did we fall off the wagon?
So was it Doggy?
Yeah,
Doggy was kind of the real reason like we kind of fell off. But like
Doggy.
we're getting used to kind of leaving him by himself, but that's still new. I hate putting him in his crate and he barks and we leave. Even though like he eventually stops, like I guess obviously, but I don't know.
See, Brinks, I don't want to get into that habit, but I probably will. But it'll, like I said, accountability.
Ashley,
a little
so
bit.
true, because for the Sephora video, you were picking the pictures, and one of them, my eyes were like, and like you look good, so it's always something with my
Well,
eyes.
Ashley said she brought up the time when
She was like, but TaylorAnne's eyes are always closed. It's so true, because you were gonna pick the Sephora haul picture, and
But
one of the
my eyes
pictures, my
open.
eyes were like, I'm like, you didn't see that?
I don't see it. No, I don't. I'm so busy looking at me with flatter. Because see, I'm older, so you will always look good because you're younger. You'll always look good, but
Girl, I won't look good if my eyes are rolling in my head.
Hands-on work for me. I need a little bit more. So like I said, you will always look good. So I.
So you always pick pictures where you look good, and if I don't, you're like,
because
you're just gonna take this out.
It's always a given that youth looks good. So
no,
that's
not
what the world
true.
thinks.
If my eyes are closed, and I look touched, I'm like,
it
come
looks
on.
seductive.
Do you always try to say, you're like, oh, you look seductive. You look like your eyes are exotic. No, they don't look exotic. They look closed. Like,
oh my gosh. Where's my teeth?
right? Because you can't put me out with a
The
wonky
wonky
eye.
eye,
Like,
I
come
know.
on. But no, that's what you always do. My eyes look crazy. Like, oh, you look exotic. Like, no, I don't. I look like my eyes are closed. And period.
Weighing by scale is deceptive. You can just go by water weight, right? Then it's discouraging. It's so true. Or like when you get to the club and you weigh a certain amount and then you start going up in weight. Well, that's
Gym.
because the club, dipping and doing it in the club, guys, the gym, club for those from my era. I used to call it the club. I'm sorry, I didn't. I
The
can't.
health club.
The health club.
Now
okay.
you just call it the club.
Now it's called club. So you can start gaining weight because you're putting on muscle. And they say what muscle weighs more
Girl, we
than
ain't put
fat.
on no muscle, girl. We ain't put on no muscle.
I don't know, some
girl.
days I look smaller than others, but no, I didn't lose not one thin ounce this summer. I think I
But
might
I
have
don't feel
put
like
on,
we put on any ounces.
not an enormous amount, but I felt like, I don't know, my body's definitely shifting. I'm in my 50s now, and I never believed it when I heard it, when people would whine. I felt like, I was just like, oh, really, suck your stomach in and all that, you'll be okay. No, you can't even suck it in now. You just cannot suck it in now. It's just, I don't want to say it's a lost cause because I don't give up, but I have to figure out what my next moves are going to be because the weight is just not coming off like it once did. I could go a week and eat rice and soup or salad or whatever and drop the weight like that. Not anymore. Not anymore. Like, I can't eat little enough. Okay, I would be starving. I'd be like that, and it still wouldn't matter. Like, this part would still be big, and the rest of me would be long and drawn. So it's a balancing act.
You're
Like,
right, because you drop it quickly, but you said like you can't drop it quickly because your face goes first, and then you said like you
Yeah.
age yourself when your face gets too small.
You can't like, I can't like compartmentalize my weight. Like if I want to like lose it around the middle, then my face will be sunken in, and then I'll start showing all my wrinkles in my neck. And all. So it's I have to figure this out. I have to take a few steps back and figure out what my next moves are going to be. Okay, because how I used to take off weight, I can no longer do that because it'll drop quickly in the face area, and the rest of the body will still be big. So I have to figure this out, and then I might just have to like settle it on in. You know, like this is like me at 50, you know, still sick
Girl,
man. Still sick man.
You're popping.
Still sick man, alright. Just own it. Yes, exactly. Very long in the tooth.
Thank you, plant-based foodie.
Yes, girl, you was winning, girl.
Girl, you know.
You can burn more fat, right, when you have muscle on you.
I think also the gym is like 20 minutes up the street, and like sometimes like I just don't feel like taking that drive. But we do have like weights in the house. We could go for
Thank you, Ellen. Yeah, I don't know.
walk around the neighborhood.
Well, then I heard that the camera puts 10 pounds on you, so maybe
That's what you were saying. You were saying like, well, the camera puts 10 pounds. You're like, so.
So maybe if you guys see, I'm supposed to be 10 pounds like smaller than this. No, this looks about me.
Why do they
This
say
looks like me.
why do they say the camera puts 10 pounds? Why is
I don't know why they say that, but I heard that again the other day. I always knew that, and then I heard it again the other day. I don't know. But when I was younger, I was not so much fixated on it, but I cared about it more. It's not that I don't care anymore, but I don't care anymore, really, like that. Like, I'm not obsessed with it. If you call it obsession, I mean, I want to look good, I want to look decent, and so I have to keep everything in perspective. I mean, I'm 52 years old, so, you know, I mean, I have the body of a 52-year-old woman, I think, and
how you
I'm
mean,
not
Sway?
upset about it, you know. Things could be a lot worse, so I'm alright right now. But I don't want to put on any more because, like, the holidays are coming, and then you have to go through those 3 holidays. So normally I feel like I'm a little bit further down in the weight, and then the holidays come, and then you put on. I don't want to start packing on from this point the holiday weight.
How tall are we? I'm 5'2".
And I'm 5'4". 4-ish, 4.5-ish, something like that. And you know, if you go by those crazy scales, they will have you feel like you're obese. Not like they tell you you're obese. So for my height and my weight, like I am like, I think one time they said I was grossly obese. So like I don't know whose scale that was, but I didn't receive that at all. But yeah, they consider like my height and my weight like obese, which is insane to me. But they do. So I don't know, because what they would want me to weigh, I would look like a walking skeleton. I would look a hot mess. That's why you cannot have people doing your makeup for you, your hair, your weight, picking up my clothes. Like I do me. No one's going to tell me I should be weighing like 115 pounds. Are you kidding? Or 125 for my height. I would look like a skeleton.
Yeah.
Okay. I could say if I wanted to, I probably could afford to take off maybe 10 pounds, 10, 15 tops. But to go down from like, I would say weigh about 159-ish, 162-ish, something like that. To go down from this, to cut that 50, 60, to down to 20, are you kidding?
Yeah.
I would look a hot mess.
Me, like at my heaviest, which I thought was like my heaviest for my height, was 120. And I know like I talked about this like on a live before, and you guys were like, 120, like that's not even like that heavy. But for my height, like it's a little thick, like it's a little hefty for me. So I like to keep it between like 110, 112, 113, like around there. Like 120 is like, or over, like that's too much for me and my height.
Okay, Sherilyn Harris, that's good. But yeah, if you get one, don't get obsessed with it. Hi, Felicia Aldridge. Okay, so Sarah gains weight in the behind area. And you got to put it on in the right area.
I wish I did.
And I used to back in the day put
Mine
it on
goes
in the
straight
right
to the face.
areas. Nowadays, it's just residing in. There goes all my hurricane putty. I've been hanging up my quilts, and little by little they're falling to the ground. All my decorating.
You know them things don't work.
Okay, so yeah.
You need a good resort pack. Which other one fell?
Yeah, it went off the door. My cute little flag that was on the door. But anyway, it just like crumbled on down. But anyway, yeah. So nowadays it just kind of like resides here in the middle area, and that's tough weight to lose. Like I don't know how to do it. They say sit-ups are not the answer to that. Cutting back on, I guess, the fat and all that. I don't know, but what I used to do no longer works. So I have to, like I said, figure this out. So, all right, so who's getting married in October? So taking off weight now, took off 20 pounds so
Who
far.
said that? Who's getting married?
Hold on, let me see. Where was that at? Who's getting married? She's taking off some weight.
Wait, show yourself again. Who's getting married?
Wait, I just saw that. Darn Pepsi addiction.
That's true, Jay. She said people lose sight of numbers and focus on how the body feels because numbers don't matter. Yeah, like I mean, I mean, I don't want to be scale obsessed. Like, you know, oh my gosh. Like, I mean, if I look in the mirror and like what I see, like then, you know, I'm good.
Yeah, that's good. 110. Right? That's what they say, like 5'4". Like, no, maybe I'm exaggerating.
Christina Lucky, October 18th.
Yeah, okay. I'm 6 feet, Lincoln Santino. So yeah, who really does know? Like 5'4", I think you're not supposed to weigh. I think I'm supposed to be like in the 120s range. I'm pretty sure, according to some scale. But to me, like you have to know yourself.
That's really low. You would look crazy.
Yeah, I really, really would.
You would look crazy.
Yeah,
like wow.
Am I right or am I exaggerating? I don't think I am. So no, you have to kind of go by. I go by like how my clothes fit. And my rule of thumb is never. I don't buy clothes to accommodate the weight. So when I see that something's not fitting, then that's when I really kind of like try to focus on that. But I don't try to buy bigger clothes because to me that just creeps up. So that's been my philosophy over the years, and I've pretty much maintained since I was in my 30s. Around this, this is like the highest I've ever been, other than when I was pregnant with Spencer. I think I went up to like 175, but immediately that dropped off when I had him. Each child I gained weight, but it immediately took it off. But so now, without having the excuse of being pregnant and all of that, this is the highest that I've ever been. But it's still, I still look like myself. I can see where my body is different, and the weight loss journey is different. It's not as easy as it once was.
Yeah, so maybe it's like someone somewhere might be 5'4" and 120, like, and that works for them. But again, I think everything Like I wouldn't go by like a chart or
Yeah.
whatever, because like, you know, different ages and different places, like the way the weight sits, and I think you at 120, that would be.
I don't even remember when I ever was 120. I never remember that. When I was in high school, I think I was 138, and yeah, I was a little face-ish.
I'm 5'2".
Oh, see, a free that sells at 120 plus or minus 10 pounds for 5'4". See, I told you. So they consider me. I'll go back to obese, if not grossly obese, which is to me insane. It's insane to say that. I don't know what they're basing that on. Oops. What's that?
Ari, I didn't know you were that tall.
How tall is she?
6 foot.
Really? I'm 5'4" and 130. I'm 34 though. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy at like probably about 155-ish at this point. Obese or otherwise, I don't really care, because to me that's what looks good on me. That's when my clothes look good and all that. I don't know what scale that is by. What scale is that message? And how in the world do you even look healthy? I just don't think I would look healthy. Oh, if you are 5'4", you can be up to 144, Zoe said. Still, I'm out of the running. Not bothered. Well, Jessie Ann, Rosario, I wanted to say it, but I didn't say it. But I kind of thought that too. I mean, I don't know what they're basing it on, but I don't think, yeah, my body can get down like that. Thank you. Is it Tosh Love? I thought I didn't look too bad.
Girl, cute.
Or whatever.
Or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you can be having people just tell you any old thing, because they'll have me out here looking crazy. They'll be hospitalized up in the bed, you know, someplace, because I would have taken my weight down so low, listened to some crazy
Can I
scale.
Bernadette Johnson? I can barely keep my eyes open too. We're shutting it down at 10:30.
Are we?
Yes. So get all your stuff out now.
Okay, I'm thinking.
Okay.
Okay, guys, what else? Throw
You
the
have
question
30
at me.
minutes.
Right, Snoop. Okay, Snoop is playing at the Noodle Fest down the street this weekend. What's the Noodle Fest?
Girl, you trying to go to the Noodle Fest, girl?
Yes, I am.
Girl, would you be excited if I got you tickets to see Snoop Dogg?
Yes, I would. You thinking about it?
Girl.
That's why you got a sick-leave job now, girl, so you can do more things for your mother?
Girl, so I can buy you more. You know, honestly, I said today, I was like, the work, like, hit different when you know there's a check coming.
Right.
Because, before with student teaching and all my field work that I did, like, that was through a program through my college, so everything was free. Like, so I would go work, like, months at a time at a school, all that for free, you know, every day for a week. Student teaching, going, you know, every day, 8 o'clock in the morning till 4 o'clock in the afternoon, like, every single day for, like, 4 or 5 months. Like, that was free. And so I was like, today, even though, like, there were a couple kids who were, like, a bit, like, problematic, I'm like, I'm getting paid to be here. So, you know, I can do this. Like, there's a check coming. This is okay.
These
Like,
second graders are no longer like they once were.
they weren't.
so
No, there were
funny.
kids with Apple Watches and cell phones, and it's like, okay, first things first, put, like, all the electronics away. I don't want
Yeah.
to see Apple Watches. I don't want to see Apple phones. I don't want to see iPads. Like, none of that stuff. Like, take it off, put it away.
I would
I
be
don't
so
want to see
afraid
it. Like,
as a teacher to have a student with an Apple Watch, something I couldn't even afford to have on my wrist, and they bring it to school and they lose it. Like, who's replacing that? I'd make it known, like, y'all can bring all that finery to school if you want to.
Yeah.
I can't even afford one, so you lose it, like, that's on you.
Mhm.
Who would send a second grader to school with an Apple
like I gave them an
Watch?
activity, and this girl was just like, just flipping on her Apple Watch, and I'm just like, put it away. Like, put it away. And then there was a question. They had to do like an About Me poster. And it was like, what's your favorite TV show? And a lot of the kids were like, we don't watch TV. We don't watch TV. We watch Netflix. We watch Hulu. We watch YouTube videos. And I'm like, okay, like maybe this this About Me poster is antiquated. Kids aren't watching TV anymore. They aren't sitting and watching cable. They're watching YouTube and Netflix. I'm like, okay, so write your favorite YouTube channel. Write your favorite, you know, Netflix movie or something on it. But it was just interesting how it was different. Those second graders did not feel like second graders to me. They definitely felt a little bit more mature than second graders. There was a girl in there, and like we both had curly hair. She was like, oh my gosh, she was like, you look like me. She's like, we both have curly hair. And she was like, and mine's not extensions, it's real. And I was like, oh, okay, Miss Thing, all right. Okay. I hear that. She was like, this is real. I was like, okay.
And who knows to go like one step further like that? That's so mature.
Yeah.
To even have that mindset.
She's like, these are not extensions.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like,
Where does that come from?
She was confident. Her hair was cute. She had like a cute little sickening braid out. Because you see she had like little braids here, and like then like the braid out was like, you know, in the back, and so her hair was cute. And so you said it comes from everyone asking if your hair is real all the time.
Oh, okay. Wow.
She looks like, my hair's curly too, and it's not extensions. Like, cool.
Do people still ask that?
I'm sure.
Like, does it matter? I mean, you know, I think that was a mindset, like an adjusting mindset when I got on YouTube, that people just changed. Like, that used to be something that you almost had to hide or like lie about in my generation. Like, you didn't just, you changing wigs and you don't go from short hair to long hair. Like, you have to kind of like have a gradual process to try to act like it's yours. People one day got yellow hair, next day they got purple hair, next day they got pink hair, not bothered. You know, like one day they have braids, the next day they have something. They don't care, and they admittedly say that this is their new wig or whatever. Like, definitely, like we watch Flavor and Elise, and she's forever switching and swatching her wigs, and she's not bothered by it. And my generation, like, you had to hide and lie and pretend like it was yours almost if you went that route. And so so do people still say that?
I honestly, I don't get offended if people ask me if my hair is real. Like, I just answer the question and say yes. Like, like I don't really care. Like, I feel like, you know, sometimes, I mean, it's personal to everybody. Some people really get in their feels if they're asked if their hair is a weave or a wig or whatever. Like, I just answer the question, say no, it's my hair, and like we just keep it moving. Like, I really don't get like offended. I feel like there's other things to get offended about.
Yeah.
Like, when someone asks me, like, you know, oh, is that all yours, or if that's your real hair? Like, yeah, it's all me. It's mine. Yep.
Yeah, because it happened to me, I think, the other day for the first time, and I think maybe you handle it. I'm still killing bugs as you see me acting crazy over here.
We're killing bugs all night.
Yeah, I know. Just flying everywhere.
It's everywhere.
On a case-by-case basis. So I was at the eye doctor the other day, and the woman that always helps me find the perfect eyeglasses for me she was the one that said that my color looked kind of like an overall kind of highlighted look, and then she goes, I love your hair, whatever you do, don't ever change it. Well, I have been going there for a while. I don't know why she never recognized it, the curls, maybe because when I go, maybe I just kind of like slick it back, I'm out the shower, deep conditioning, I don't know, but it's never like I'm a big dress-up moment when I go to the eye doctor. I just kind of like go as like an appointment to check off the list for the day. And so I think that day probably I just kind of like had it like this. It was last Friday, because I told her, you know, I had a YouTube channel, me and my daughter shared, and we always Friday Night Live and all that. So she loved the hair, and then she's like, oh my God, I love your hair, can I touch it? And I was like, sure. Like, I didn't get offended by it, but I know that's a thing in the community. Some people do not like it, and that's your prerogative. I seriously did not mind at that moment for that moment, because I know her, I like her, and she wanted to, and she was white, and maybe she was fascinated. I don't know, I didn't really care why, but yeah, she asked.
I mean, I think our hair is cool, and I think because like over, like, you know, that's why like the natural hair movement was like a thing, because we weren't wearing our natural hair, we were perming it, straightening it, trying to make it look, you know, straight. And so now that everyone's rocking their kinks and their coils and their curls, it's like, wow, like that really grows out of your head. So I seriously think it is a fascination. But you guys are talking about touching. Touching is a whole different situation. Like, I don't think anybody should be touching anybody's person or whatever, because someone said she didn't like her stomach touched when she was pregnant. I can see myself one day being pregnant and don't want a stranger like, oh you're pregnant. Like, don't.
But I think she asked. She said, "Do you mind if because I was talking about the channel, talking about the hair, how me and you like had a so-called like YouTube career because of our hair." And she's like, "Oh my God, I love it. Like, whatever you do, just keep doing it." And I'm like, "Well, I can't keep doing it because it's my hair, you know, it's like it's not going anywhere. So she's like, oh my God, now her hair was pinned straight. So I could see the fascination when you have pinned straight hair and you can't even imagine, you know, your hair to be curly, and then you see somebody coming with like a massive curl, so it's like, it's fascinating. So I could see that case by case basis.
Definitely asking.
But to be in the grocery store in line and somebody just all of a sudden grabs the hair, like, I would turn around like what? Like, yeah, but like, we were like,
I had someone do that when I was
conversation.
working. He was like an old white man, and he like reached over and he's like, you know, I just wanted to, you know, feel your hair, touch your hair, and like I was so uncomfortable. Like, I don't think people. You should just ask. You shouldn't just be touching people, their person, their stomach, when they're whatever, pregnant or not. Just don't touch people. You know. I had to drill that into a kid's head today. He just kept like coming up and just hugging. Like he would throw his arms like right here, like this. I'm like, we keep our hands to ourselves. We keep our hands to ourselves.
Yeah.
We don't touch people. We keep our hands to ourselves.
What did I say the other day? Because someone said some people just touch without even asking, and then Jackie Dunn said sometimes it's like being treated like an animal. And see, and I didn't get that at all. What did I say the other day? What was going down? I don't know, 'cause I'm always like saying something and then you're like, Mom, you shouldn't have said that. Like, what was I saying? I said there's no room for mistake. Can you talk about what was that?
Oh, okay. So, has anybody seen that news story about the newscaster? So it was a white woman, she's the newscaster, and I guess her partner is like a black man. And they were doing a segment, I believe it was on the Oklahoma Zoo or something, and like a baby gorilla or something came on the screen and they were all commenting on the gorilla or something, the baby gorilla, and I guess she said, you know, ha ha ha, like kind of, it's so cute, you know, hey, it kind of looks like you, to her host, who was black man or whatever, and then he was like, yeah, huh, kind of does, whatever, and like everybody kind of like freaked out. To me, it was like a weird, like, dumb thing to say. I didn't jump and automatically think, oh, this lady is racist. To me, I thought she was just an idiot. Like, I think she might have been nervous. Like, I don't know. It's just a dumb thing to say, but I didn't immediately think, racism, da da da. But like, that's what everybody jumped to. They called for her to be fired. They dragged her. What was cringe was her apology. That was really cringe. Her sitting there crying on the couch. That was extremely cringe. But you said the other day, you were like, there's no room for like any type of mistakes in today's society.
Once said, and just like that, I think, like you said, it was a very uncomfortable moment, and she didn't know what else to say, and she was trying to make small talk, almost kind of like a few weeks ago. And I am not like a Trump supporter at all. Not that I should have to even say that, but the point I'm getting ready to make is that when I think there was a shooting, and the gentleman that it was an army person that rescued all the little kids, and then he met the president, and I think he's just not a social person, kind of, you know. If it's not about him, he just doesn't really kind of know. He's very uncomfortable in environments like that. So I never give him the benefit of that. But this is one time when I said, he just didn't know what to do. And he just said to the guy, you look like you could be a movie star. And I'm like, why is everybody blowing this up? Why didn't they give the army man his title? Why did they call him this? You know, I think he was just so uncomfortable at that situation that he just kind of gave out like a flimsy kind of a compliment because he just didn't know what else to do.
Yeah.
Whether or not it's presidential, who knows? And like really like,
I think sometimes in different moments people just say stupid things. Like that was not the moment for him to say, hey, you look like you could be a movie star. Like that was dumb. For her, like everybody was kind of chiming in and laughing and like making commentary on this Oklahoma Zoo, and she just, to me, it just sounded like a really, really stupid comment. Like I don't know why she thought that would be okay to say. And to me, I don't. It didn't come across like, oh, this lady is racist. Like it didn't come off like that. But of course, she had to apologize and all that kind of stuff. But you just said there's no room for mistakes. You can't make a mistake. You can't say dumb stuff in the moment. Like no matter what the mistake is, whether it's racial or it's just any other type of mistake that's just stupid that someone might do.
A few weeks ago, what I said, like, don't say that. You don't compare people to their animals. And I said, I have never owned a pet like in 25 years. So let's just basically say my adult life, I really have not. And so here I am in an environment that I'm not used to being in. I'm at a veterinarian's office where everybody has their pet. And I picked Doggy, that's the dog's name, Doggy, because he had curly hair, because we are MADCURLS, and we thought like he fit with the channel, and you guys loved him. And then when I was looking in the mirror, like, I think, was it you drive? Yeah, you were driving, and I was looking at the mirror on the passenger side, and Doggy now he's getting scared of like being in the car by himself. So I brought him to the front and set him in my lap, and the way the sun hit my hair, those warm highlights were coming through, and he's like reddish. and we looked identical. I'm like, oh my God. And I wouldn't be offended if somebody said that to me, oh my God, you look just like your dog, because we picked him so he would look like us.
Yeah.
And so, but you were like, well, Mom, because he's cute. But I said, well, then why would somebody pick a dog like a pug or a bulldog or something if they didn't think he was cute? Do people pick dogs for other reasons other than maybe them being cute? But for me to say, I really saw where all the dogs look like their owners, and I said that probably was a stupid thing to say. So
Yeah.
I admit it now, because you guys were all like, oh my God, you don't say that. But I'm like, oh my God, isn't it funny? Like, we all look like our pets. And then like silence in the room. I was in an environment. I was not used to being in a vet's office. The first time in 25 years I had a dog, and I was trying to make conversation. I always try to find a common ground. So I said everybody looked like their dog. To me, it would have been a compliment if somebody said I look like Doggy, because I think I do. But maybe it wasn't to them.
I mean,
but
it's just you
a
can't.
stupid thing. It's
you
not
can't
racist.
have it.
It's
Yeah.
not anything else phobic.
It's just
It's
annoying.
stupid.
Like, you can't have an opinion. You can't make mistakes. Like, I mean, it's just, everyone should just, I guess, not breathe air, just not talk in the world,
Yeah,
because
I wish-
everybody's just ready for everybody. And some things, I think, you know, we go hard for every single thing. Does anybody get a break? Does anybody get a pass? Do we have to, like, jump out the window for every single, you know, thing? And so, like, I don't know.
You deleted this.
Yeah,
I was
I did.
going to. I was going to address that.
Yeah.
Because
We don't need to address it. We just need to delete it.
Okay.
Because it's busted.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we don't address trolls. We just delete them. I didn't see him, so yeah.
All right. I was ready and waiting for that one, but I was just going on and on talking.
Yeah, no, it's just a world of like just offense all the time, and so I was just like, wow, like clearly that was something really dumb to say. Like, it was just dumb. Like, it was just a stupid thing. Like, it was dumb. Like, but like, you know, I don't know. There are a lot of trolls, and I don't know what's going on. But yeah, no, you were like, this is a world where you don't make mistakes. You make a mistake, you are getting dragged. You are being taken to Twitter, the news, everywhere. Like, you are out of here.
Yeah.
So don't
I
make
think
mistakes, y'all.
I think it's
Watch what you say.
I think it's the personality. I think it's a time that we can educate and learn. A lot of people are saying a petting zoo, we're not animals, all that. I seriously don't take it like that. And you know, I'm the first one to get offended about something if I need to be. It's just not that serious to me. Our hair is finally the first time in our lives that that women with curly hair, textured hair, whatever you want to call it, are wearing our hair comfortably and like going out there like making statements with it. And if people are, if it's a moment to educate, if you choose to, fine. If you don't know, but I definitely don't feel like I'm a petting zoo, an animal, nothing. If somebody asks,
I think it's opinion,
I have no
because
problem.
someone just said the example you gave about Doggy looking like you sort of confirms that the Oklahoma lady feels the man resembles a monkey or a gorilla. People, I don't know. It's a different time. Like, again, like, you know, those different YouTubers that are getting in trouble for saying stupid things back in like 2011, like
Yeah.
2019, 2020, like everything. It's just a different time. So years ago, people were saying you look like you look like a dog. Like, used to be songs people singing about, like, you know, you look like a monkey, you smell like one too. Like different like songs people would say in middle school and high school. Like, it was
I
just
know.
like stuff people would say. Like,
That's
I don't
so
know. Now
true.
we're in 2019. Don't compare humans to animals. Period. Like,
Wow.
But back, people used to. It used to be a joke. Like, well, you look like a gorilla. Well, you look like a giraffe. Well, you look like a pig. I mean, people, like, it was like, you know, I don't know. I don't know.
just thought that the family picture of me, you, and Doggy was classic. I thought he fit right in with us. Like, we couldn't have picked a better dog if we designed him ourselves. I felt like you were on one side, I think, like wearing that shirt. I was on another one. And Doggy was in the middle with his little red curly hair. We picked the dog because we wanted a MADCURLS dog, and he's curly. And we love it now that his hair has been cut when we groomed him. And now it just really gets really curly. We should be brushing it. But when we brush it, you know how we brush our curly hair? It comes out and it looks like a great big puff.
Yeah.
And so I like it when it's all kind of like tightly coiled, and he's like the perfect MADCURLS dog. And yes, I definitely think I look like Doggy, and I would not have a problem with somebody saying, oh my God, he's so perfect, he looks like you guys. Yeah, he does. We picked him so he'd look like us.
Yeah.
So I would, to an extent, of course, like the faces and all that aren't identical, but I would understand the nature of it. They always say charge it to the heart, like the heart, okay? Like not the head. And so sometimes people don't think, they call themselves giving a compliment. I think they could see where we're going with it, that he is a dog, MADCURLS Doggy, he's curly. I think they could see the vision, and so they would call themselves giving us a compliment. And for me to say, they said we look like a dog, like, no, that's,
Yeah.
to me,
I
that's
think everything
too much.
just kind of has to be taken on like a case-by-case basis.
Yeah.
But, and you know,
Yeah.
everybody's different. Some people might get offended, some people not. Like, reading some of the comments under, like, the video, people were saying, well, I would have said she looked like this, and maybe we all would have laughed. Like, I mean, so I think it depends. Some people immediately got offended by it. Other people would have said, well, I would have laughed and said, you look like this. And someone said, like, you know, we do that all the time in my country. You say I look like this. Well, I say, you know, you look like this. And then, like, we move on. Like, you know,
Yeah.
so I think it just depends. I don't know. But, like, when you said that, just, like, that statement the other day, like, you know, this is not a world where you can make mistakes. Like, that, to
Yeah,
me,
there's no
that's a
room.
little scary. There's no
Yeah.
room for mistakes
Yeah.
at all.
And it can really either like take down a channel, take down somebody's life, take out somebody. Like you just don't know what to say, and you might mean it innocently, but if you get a whole bunch of people on it, and it just keeps snowballing, like you cannot unravel out of it. And it could have been so innocently said, but you get a whole bunch of people with picket signs, and they are going hard. Like they can destroy people, cause people to commit suicide almost because they just are relentless with it. They get on one cause and just ride it to death, and it's scary when they do that.
Yeah, what is it, what was I gonna say? Like, it's not like mass bullying, but it's like crowd, like, it's like something, I don't know, it's like these, whatever's been going on lately, it's like, you know, you just get thousands of people just like riding this like one thing and you know, attacking people and.
Yeah, Dorian, she probably doesn't know the history. We said that she probably doesn't know the history of blacks being compared to monkeys. So it was just a
That's
very,
what I said. I said if she,
Yeah.
like, I'm like, why would she say something like that, like, based on this? Like, that was just stupid. Like,
but like
why would
we
she say that?
as blacks know the history of that. So for this woman, I think she just didn't know what to say. It was an uncomfortable moment, and she said something very foolish. But for everyone to start saying she's racist, like everybody in the world is not necessarily racist because they say stupid things. And I think they're going to wear off that title of being racist because everybody is racist. You know, even if you're black and you say something, you're racist. Get your own race. Like it's getting to be out of control with like everybody's racist. I just think, personally speaking, sometimes it's just too much. Everybody wants a cause, and it's tiresome sometimes. Scary.
But yeah. Very true. That's common sense to not say something like that, but I guess common sense isn't common anymore.
Right.
Not, yeah.
We're just sitting already exhausted. It can be mob mentality. That's what I was looking for.
The
yeah.
mob mentality, yeah.
Mob. I was thinking like flash, like
Flash
flash,
mob.
yeah. But
Mob
it's that,
mentality, yeah.
And that can really bring you down.
It's been another hour. See you night.
Hold on, I gotta put on my distance glasses.
Yeah, guys, I think because of like what we're talking about, maybe like a different crowd of people are coming in, so I'm trying to stay on the inappropriate comments. Is he there?
Yeah, he's just a verbal. Like he's like a sleepy.
Is he laying there? Okay. Just as long as he's not walking around, because it's been an hour,
He's
so.
not- no, he's not walking around. Yeah,
Let's see,
it's
any
all
plans for the
university.
holidays, ladies? Holidays meaning like Labor Day or like Halloween, Thanksgiving? All I know is I can't wait for Thanksgiving. Because that's the only.
How do you jump from Halloween? Like,
Because that's the
planning
only-
on Thanksgiving,
I know.
Halloween decorating.
Right, yes.
And our costumes.
But I know we're gonna like go crazy. We're gonna go ham for like the whole month of October for live. If you guys were here last year for live in October, like we definitely dressed up every week. I can't wait to do that again this year. But for Thanksgiving, that's like the only time I really get to eat like the soul food. Like the only time during the year, so I'm excited.
Wait, so Jaylene said y'all move back to college in Michigan tomorrow for the third time, and I still managed to pack approximately 10 hours before. Are you going to Michigan State? 'Cause I think Obama's youngest, what's her name? Sasha. I think
Yeah.
she's going to Michigan.
Diamonds and lip gloss, I did. I deleted that person.
Exactly.
Ooh, plant-based foodie said she has a family reunion this weekend. Hey.
I know, I was thinking diamonds and lip gloss. Speak for thyself. Anyway.
Yeah. I'm trying to stay on the comments.
I don't know what you're doing.
We need to start assigning moderators in case I miss things. But that has to be for like people who like
Wait.
kind of like stay the whole live.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I deleted that person. Oh, cool. Code Maria said she found our channel last year around this time.
Oh, around Thanksgiving time. Okay. Yeah, I saw it the other day. I'm like, to go to a school like that, Jaylene, and to be like try to be a normal student. Maybe after a while it'll die down. You know, I mean, probably be a lot of like looky-loos in the beginning and all of that, but I think probably after a while it probably will die down. Hopefully. I mean, what more can people do but look, right? Who was I watching the other day? I think Angelina Jolie took her son. He's going to a college in Japan. And she was gracious. You know, she took pictures with some of the college students because, of course, they knew who she was. And her son was there, and they had the tour and all that. But I guess it's hard to be a celebrity and then try to go step into, like, ordinary life. But you have to be gracious about it because people really kind of, like, look up to you. And so Sasha probably has been so well-schooled on this whole thing, so she probably knows what to do.
Mm-hmm. Aries said she's looking for a good shampoo. You know what I was thinking, guys? Like, I was becoming obsessed with the BodyWorks, the tea tree one, which I still absolutely love. I actually used it the other day because I really actually needed to clarify my hair. But it really is a clarifying shampoo. So every time it was wash day, I was shampooing my hair with that because I really liked it. But I'm like, maybe my hair is so dry because I keep clarifying it. Every wash day I'm clarifying my hair. I just became, because it was a moisturizing clarifier, so my hair just felt really good afterward. And I was like, I'm really like clarifying like the crap out of my hair, so I had to slow down. Even though I did use it the other day after my 12 days with the protective stuff, because when I took it out and I pre-pooed my hair was bone straight. That's how much product was in it. It was just like completely straight and just oily and producty, and it looked like I just straightened my hair. It was like gross. So I was like, I definitely need to clarify all this stuff out of my hair right now. But
well, that Gail friend suggested that, right, to you, that clarifying shampoo you were like obsessed with, that BodyWorks.
Yeah. Tay, can you go to work as a teacher with jeans on? LOL, weird question, but I saw LoriAnne's post. Yeah, so you posted something on Facebook that was me like 3 years ago when I was student teaching.
It popped up in my memories today, so I was just like, oh, how cute. And at the time I said, yes, I'm that mom, where I had her 4th grade picture and she just did not like 4th grade. That's what gave her the inspiration to be a teacher. Not then, because at that point she was too busy fighting for her emotional well-being in life. She hated going to school. She was bullied constantly, and she hated it. But as she got older and more mature, she said she never wanted that to happen to like another student, and so she wanted to grow up to be like that teacher in that classroom that would be there for like those kids that are bullied. But that picture right there was the day I had to drop her off when she was in 4th grade, when she was sitting at the little desk, and her little hair pulled back in a little ponytail, and I had to leave her, and she hated it. She hated it, and that's the hardest thing for a parent, to leave your child at a school knowing that they have to stay there, knowing they have to get their education, knowing you cannot afford to pull them out and put them in a private school, and they have to stay there with the bullies. It was horrible, and then like all these years later, there she was teaching 4th grade, and to me it was just like one of those mommy moments. I was just like, wow, look how far she's come. Here she was like 9 years old, and here she was like 24. Now she's a 4th grade teacher, and I was just like, wow. So that picture on Facebook was 3 years ago, and it came up in my memories today. And because she was back in school.
But the point was, I'm wearing jeans. So yes, I don't think they were ripped. If they were ripped, it was because the school hadn't started yet. I was just setting up the classroom.
Right.
But if I wear jeans as a teacher, they aren't ripped jeans, and I'll wear like a blazer or something like that and like dress the jeans up with a boot or a flat or something like that. So I do wear jeans, but they're not ripped jeans or like mom jeans or anything stylish. They're just like normal like jeans. You put a tee on, an Oxford shirt, button up, boots, something like that. So I do wear jeans, and I do kind of like dress them up, but like nothing ripped or anything like that.
But you can wear jeans.
Yes, just not, I wouldn't say that ripped jeans probably aren't professional.
Okay.
So.
Because like sometimes people or job will have like dress down like Friday days, but everything else you can wear everything but jeans like throughout. But schools you can do that.
Yeah, I mean I think it depends on the district. I was in a district where they didn't really care.
Okay.
I noticed today in the, I noticed today like I didn't really see anybody in jeans, more like dress pants or like casual like khakis, colored khakis, that kind of thing.
Okay, maybe because it's the first week.
Could be, girl.
Right.
But I mean, I don't really see anything wrong with jeans if you can dress them, make them look like professional, like
Yeah.
put a button up on with them, or like just a white t-shirt, blazer.
And your jeans are still
boots,
missing, and she's
something.
still accusing me, and I swear I have no clue where those things
My
are.
brother was so ungrateful last night because I went to him. I was like, "Did you take my jeans? Because I'm still missing my Urban Outfitters $90 jeans, mom jeans. I'm like, where are my jeans? I've been missing them for months. Where are my jeans?" So I'm like, "Do you have my jeans?" He's like, "Actually, yeah, I do have your jeans." So he went into his room and he took out these jeans that weren't my jeans. They were the jeans I bought him for Christmas last year, and he threw them at me. And he was like, "Here." He was like, "These jeans are busted." And I was like, "You are so ungrateful." He's like, "I don't know, like all this working out he's been doing, he has like muscles in his legs, and it completely ripped his jeans. So it ripped like right under the back butt cheek, and I don't think he noticed. He came home from work one day and like bent over or something, and like his whole butt cheek was. I was like, Spencer, I was like, you were at work like that? He's like what? I was like, your butt is out, your jeans, they ripped, like so like he like ripped his jeans because like his legs are getting so muscular, he doesn't fit the jeans anymore. It's like he threw them out, and I'm like, it's not my fault that you ripped your jeans. I'm like, these were good jeans. These were American Eagle jeans. You ungrateful. I'm like, these were $60 American Eagle jeans for Christmas. I'm like, you were so ungrateful. Like, he threw them at me like it was my fault.
You were so
Like-
excited. I was so excited for you because I said to you, the boys probably half-baked work. They're probably in their drawers someplace, and they don't take the time to look through their things.
He's like, oh yeah, I've been meaning to give them back to you. And I was like, oh, you have my jeans.
I was like, see?
Yeah, and then he threw those at me. I'm like, wait, these aren't my jeans. He's like, I know. He's like, these are the ones you bought me last year. He's like, they ripped. Like, I'm like, wow, okay. Can you make a video of outfits you wear to teach? Yes, so once I teach a little bit more and get a few paychecks under my belt, I do actually want to like vlog me going shopping for some outfits, because like this morning was really a struggle. I was like, I really don't have anything, because this summer, you guys know, we went to the Goodwill, we gave away basically every single item of clothing that we had, and I gave away all my dresses, all my work shirts, all my work pants, all my work shoes, because I didn't see myself like teaching again. And then I decided to sub, and I'm like, I gave away all my teaching outfits, all my button-ups, all my pants, all my shoes,
What were we thinking?
dresses, like, and then today I was like scrambling. I ended up wearing some khaki pants with some black flats.
I'm not laughing at you because I didn't see you. I didn't see you this morning, so I don't even know what you had on.
Why are you laughing?
Just the way you like, just the way you said, like I just end up wearing some that like you just act like they're just like junk clothes. Like I just wear some black flats and some black. Like
They
the way
were
you said
nice.
it.
They were like black khakis, and I had like little black flats on. I had a black t-shirt on, and I put like a. I had a jean jacket on and like this little cute little bag. Like, it was like a teacher bag, and
I'm
that was
laughing
filled with
because
highlighters
the
and
lunacy,
stickers and
the
post-it notes.
absolute lunacy of what we did.
We did. We got
I
rid
mean,
of all the teaching stuff.
It
So
made no sense. It made no. I don't know what we were thinking. We got on a roll and we didn't know how to get off. I mean, lunacy. The amount of clothes. I mean, carry like almost like laundromat worth, like things
girl,
in bags.
and no Manny. No Manny. We just
Money.
gave it to the Goodwill.
I just
no
remove
Manny.
them from me. Just take this. I said junk because you know I call everything junk. Just take this junk. You want a receipt? No, I don't want a receipt. Just empty out the back of my Jeep.
All my
I'm
dresses,
done.
all my
And now,
work shoes.
when I think of the stupidity of it,
We're just dumb.
Yeah.
We're just dumb. So yeah, no, I do need to go shopping. I need some pants. I need some tops, maybe a couple of dresses. I mean, my favorite thing when I was student teaching, I loved wearing like dresses and like little tight boots, sweaters, pants, boots, sweaters, those kind of things. Like that's kind of my look, but yeah.
right? No, I am never afraid to wear. I have a uniform, sweatpants, t-shirt.
Kids will call you out though. I had a fourth grader call me out like, Miss Wesley, didn't you wear those on Monday? And it's now like a Friday. You wore those yellow pants on Monday. Like,
I sure did. I said, you're lucky that you don't have to wear a uniform because you'd be wearing the same thing every single day.
How about that? What's doggy doing? Can he get up? Still laying there. Still laying there. He's still laying there. Okay.
Let's sleep in doggy style.
Kids have no shame or filter. No, they don't.
They don't.
They're not.
They don't.
Oh my gosh. So because it's like the beginning of the school year, funny story number one of many I'm sure that are to come. But the kids had to do kind of like an assembly of teaching them, you know, lunch, how you're supposed to like have lunch and where you're supposed to go for recess and just like all the like the scheduling and how it's gonna go. And so the recess monitor, she was telling them that she like at the end of recess she wants all the toys, the basketballs, the footballs, all that kind of stuff like back in the bag, jump ropes where they're supposed to be. Like, basically put all the stuff back. You know, if you see something you know,
I clean up, everybody
clean
your
up,
share.
yeah, whether you played with it or not, if you see it, just put it back, because we want to make it nice for the next group of kids that are coming out. And so this boy who was in my class, he just stood up, like, didn't he raise his hand, nothing, he just stood up, and he was like, second grade, he's like, excuse me, he's like, this is problematic for me. Like, he was like, why should I have to clean up after something like I didn't pick up? And he was like, if they played with it, they need to pick it up. He was like, what's that teaching anybody? He's like, if we pick up after them. And so she was like, you know, what his name was, and she was like, you know, I don't really see the problem here. She was like, just as long as we keep, you know, the recess area nice for everybody. She's like, we're all working together as a team. He was like, I don't know. He's like, I have a problem with that. He's like, that's not teaching anybody anything. And I was just like sitting down. Like, sit down.
Like you probably would say like what adults would think. I'm like, why do I have to get
and
out?
like all the teachers were all kind of looking at each other like laughing. Like he just stood up and said, excuse me. He's like, I have a problem with that. That seems problematic. Like he was like, that's not teaching anybody. And basically it's teaching them I can play with what I want, leave it here, and somebody else will pick it up. Which is valid. If you played with it, put it back. But she was saying, basically if you played with it, put it back. But if you were somebody who sees something just laying on the ground, like put it back as well. And he was just not having it. He's like, that doesn't work for me. I was like, oh, okay.
I would never have had the nerve in second grade to say such a thing. You know, it just, that takes years of wisdom and experience and confidence, and I certainly did not have it in second grade. I cried like a baby when I had to stay after school. I mean, just uncontrollable, scared to death to do something wrong, and now to stand up.
He just, and I was like, why does it have to be one of mine? Like, next thing I know, he was like in the front. He just stood up and he was like, excuse me. At least he said, excuse me. He's like, I have a problem with that. Can I say something? He's like, I'm not gonna be picking up after people. That doesn't teach anybody anything, because if you played with it, you put it back.
So true. So true.
And so she was like, I don't really see the problem here, just as long as we keep the area nice. He's like, no, this is problematic. Like, this isn't teaching anybody anything. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Some people take advantage, like you were one of those types when you were a little girl, where they would play with the toys, and then afterward I'm like, okay guys, it's time for bed, everybody clean up, and then all of a sudden you would get extra tired, and the way she acts on live, okay, she would like to have to sit down, take a break, she had to get her thoughts together, especially poor little things like squatting down, picking up toys, taking one thing over at a time, putting it in the toy box, going back, and Taylor, I'm still waiting for her to pick up just one toy, and she's just sitting there, she played hard, okay, they both played hard, she's sitting there lounging, and he's steadily picking things up, so if you aren't responsible for your own, I'm like, Spencer, don't you pick up another toy, Taylor, get over there, and she's so tired, all was too heavy to pick up, I'm like, wasn't too heavy to play with though, was it? Okay, so she always had 1,000,001 excuses when it was time to clean up. So you gotta nip that in the bud.
Yeah. And so, wow.
That's funny.
I mean, he made a valid point. He made a valid point. But that particular kid was like a dichotomy of himself, because like he stood up and like made that valid point, but like during like other parts of the day he was just like not having like anything I said he wanted to do the opposite. If I said we were going outside, he would hysterically cry. If I said, it's snack time, he would hysterically cry. Like everything was like hysterics today. But for that, he stood up, he had all his faculties about him, and saying like he did not think that was okay. It's not teaching the kids to basically pick up after themselves, and he was not doing it. So I was like, okay, he's not doing it.
Yeah, he's gonna do great things, right? Think like that. Yeah, it's a completely different world, EK. Yeah, isn't it a sense of entitlement? It's a sense of something.
I don't know, because like the directions where the kids were going to have snack outside, and so he started hysterically crying like, I don't want to eat snack outside. It's weird to eat outside. He's like, I'll wait till we come back inside to have my snack. I'm like, snack time is now. Do you eat it now, or so you eat it at home? Like, there are no options. Yeah. Everything was like an option. No, I won't do this. I'll do this later, or I'll do this after this. It's like, you are in second grade. I am the adult. You do what you are told in here, like, period. And everything was an option with him.
The iWatches or whatever those things are called, because I remember when you guys were in school, and back in the day they had like the Game Boy, they were called. And Spencer went to school with the Game Boy and a baggie of those little cartridge games. And they were like, don't bring these back to school. Well, unfortunately, the message didn't get to me in time by the end of the day, because that very day his Game Boy was stolen. And I was like livid, but like, who's stupid enough to send a child to school with it? It wasn't me. He snuck it to school. But those things are expensive. If somebody loses those Apple Watches, who's replacing that? I'm
Yeah.
surprised they don't make a blanket statement like you are not allowed to bring those kinds of things to school.
Yeah, I mean, if I was a teacher, like, I don't want to see phones. I mean, they're in second grade, but I guess you have to say it. I don't want to see phones. I don't want to see watches. I don't want to see electronics of any kind. No video games, like camera. Like, I don't want to see any of that. Because, like, they can lose it. And it's just like, why would you bring that, you know,
They've
to
got to
school?
make an announcement, probably back to school night or something. They would be foolish not to.
Yeah. But no, this one girl, she was so distracted, like, all day with, like, her Apple Watch. And I'm just like, why is she here with second grade with an Apple Watch? Why?
Right, I know. Definitely come from parents at home, yeah.
Little boy needs to be homeschooled so he can have his opinion. or have his options. Yeah, no, everything was an option. He wanted to play Legos all day.
And they get things so early, so then you know they will lose it without understanding the value. Yeah, they'll lose it and, oh well, they lost it. They get it so early, there's never any anticipation. It's almost like, you know, Christmas, you have to shut down the buying like around this time frame, no later than like, say, late September, because you want them to anticipate things. If you get things all the way up to Christmas Eve, and I don't mean like you give them something on Christmas Eve, I'm saying you get something in September, you get something in October, November, people are bringing over presents. It's like, when do you ever want something? When do you ever have the anticipation? I used to always kind of like make you guys wait. Even if you guys would get up like 12 or 1, like, is it Christmas yet? And it could be like Christmas Eve. And I'm like, nope, Santa hasn't come yet, because let them like wait, anticipate. I like the anticipation. Let them anticipate. I remember one year when my mother spent the night and they woke up at 4. And I said, back to bed. And she's like, no, there's just no way in the world. They saw all the gifts under the tree, all wrapped up. They are not going to sleep. No, they came out too far. You should have stopped them like at their room. They came out too far. They will never go to sleep now. So unfortunately, they saw them. So now you have to kind of like give in to them opening it. So I gave in that year, but like I was a stickler for like, no, we wake up at 6 o'clock. We put on busted. Who was
Johnny Mathis.
Johnny Mathis. Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? I can't sing too much because they demonetized. And so I'm that on point. They'll recognize the song. And so so I had like a thing, you know, you have to wake up and Johnny Mathis.
Christmas music starts October 1st.
Got to put the lights on. Like, wait. Got to light the Christmas tree.
Yeah, oh my God, that's
extra.
so you.
Yeah,
that's so you. Okay, like, okay, you can come down now.
Yeah, you can't come down and the lights are out. You have to like put the little Christmas tree lights on, all the little colorful lights. So, but to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, like, oh, just give in to them. Like, do kids ever anticipate anything? Can you ever like want and hope for anything these days? Exactly. Right, I know. I remember getting designer jeans, Gloria Vanderbilt, Sassoon, Jordache.
Oh my gosh, remember those horrible heels you showed one live?
What horrible heels?
Those horrible heels.
What horrible heels? Those candies?
Girl.
Those wooden candies? They were, now I would be all broke down, like, oh my gosh, like my back would, but I don't know how I marched up and down high school stairs, up and down, and they were wooden spike, those candies. Oh my God, I could barely walk down the driveway in sneakers now, okay? Those candies, how did I do it? I don't know.
Those shoes were horrible.
Yeah, no, honey, they were sickening shoes back then.
Yeah, horrible. We said you used to wear them with jeans.
I sure
jean
did.
Shorts.
You couldn't tell me not one thing back then. Not one. Not one thing.
Not one thing.
Not one thing.
Not one thing.
I can actually walk in. You can walk in candies? Are you a teenager? Right, I barely wore 4-inch heels. Good on you, because I wear flats. Like,
I have some shoe collabs coming up, and I was like, I have to like get back to wearing heels. I'm like, why am I 26 not wearing heels? Like, why don't I ever wear heels
you
anymore?
never really wore heels.
Like, why don't I wear heels?
I
Like,
know.
I remember like being in high school, like, oh, I can't wait to get to college and like wear heels to class. And I really thought that's what college was about, like getting dressed up, wearing high heels, and little did I know it was all about like
who is it?
sweatpants and sneakers and your hair wrapped.
Hold on, Lee Butler. She want to know what my sickening candies look like.
Oh my goodness, girl. Here we go.
Candies circa 70s. Candies, shoes. Okay, let me see. Candies, sandals. Candies, shoes. Oh my God, I'm let me see.
My mom wore heels till she was 80, girl. Hey.
Those, right? Those. Well, now they come in like a lot of different colors. I know that. Yeah, vintage 70s. See? God, I know my stuff.
They look
Okay.
70s. You just need bell
Vintage
bottoms.
70s. All right, hold on.
You just need bell
No,
bottoms.
I didn't have bell bottoms, but I had these sickening shoes. I know that.
Girl, you gonna get me
I didn't have it in my 70s because I was born in 67, so I had it in like maybe the 80s. Are those? Look at those heels. Oh my God, broke down, back now. Oh my God, my I couldn't make it to the mailbox now with those shoes.
Girl, which color did you have? The brown ones?
I know I had either white or like that. Those right there.
These?
Those were them. Are those my shoes?
Girl.
Those were the shoes. All right, show them the color.
Girl.
Those are those shoes.
Not taking a picture with them on a mattress. No sheets. I can't.
Those are the shoes, right? Who had them shoes? Who was as sickening as me? Oh, look at these! I got some leopard skin.
Girl.
And then I had some little Daisy
Wait,
Dukes.
they're a leopard skin?
No, they're not leopard. They're on leopard. They're not on a dirty mattress. They're not on.
On the dirty mattress.
Yeah, then there's some little Daisy Dukes. Couldn't tell me nothing.
Who's selling? See, that's no.
What?
Who would buy those? Look at someone's dirty foot.
I know.
Guys, you buying shoes that got like that are used that got someone like dirty foot
No.
stain on them? Y'all doing that?
Nope. Oh, Pauline Newman said she came across our channel with the Sephora haul. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, Sephora. I know, I'll be doing my little Sephora play to see what they send me every month after month. I wanted you to be a part of it.
Curly Maria said auntie shoes. They're auntie shoes. Toe skin marks.
I'm born in 72. Quite every color. 73.
I wore stiletto boots in high school.
No,
So did I. I
they
had
weren't.
black stiletto boots.
Plant-based food, they weren't uncomfortable. Like I didn't even have a point of reference. They got even worse. I had like bear traps for my 8th grade class trip. We went to a play in Darien, Connecticut.
Bear
It
traps.
was, remember the bear traps I showed everybody a couple of lives ago? I have to show bear traps now. Again, where did I get these wooden heels? Like I was stuck on wooden heels. No wonder I can barely walk now. Okay, no wonder I have no mobility problems now. I wonder if it is the MS off these shoes.
I want to see bear
I need a
traps.
sickening lawsuit going. Okay, hold on.
Bear traps.
So I had bear traps.
All right, just don't say bear traps.
They were bear. I only call them what they are. All right. Okay, there. And so I had them in navy.
Girl, I'm buying candies, girl. I
Who
want a
remembers
pair.
bear traps? No, back then I wore them, no problem. Didn't even know. I mean, like 8th grade, 9th grade, high school. That is like I'm 52. So I was like what, 14? How many years ago? Like 40 years ago, guys. Please. Bear trap sandal. Oh my God. Okay, wait. I have to find images. No, those weren't them. Oh no, those. Where did I get them flat? No, I had like this. That clump. All right, let me say circa 70s. Because there's a specific look.
Wait, is it bear? B-E-A-R?
Nope. There they go. Let me find the like. Oh my God. Like, were they like that? But they were navy. All right, hold on. Oh my gosh.
You put navy?
Okay. Perfect. Navy. All right. Oh my God. Everybody's waiting with bated breath. See my. Oh my God. I need to go back to them. Oh my gosh, they're horrible. All right, let me see. They're not coming up in navy. Maybe where are the red ones at again?
Okay, so go back.
All right, wait. There they go in red. These are them in red, but I had them in navy. Okay. Again, peep the wooden heel. Those wooden heels. You can see.
Oh my God.
They were all the red is. With mine were navy. I don't know about these wooden heels though. Right now,
Where'd you wear them with, girl? Little white dresses?
I told you, to the play. Remember, my grandmother took me shopping at Alexander's. I wanted Macy's, but my grandmother was very price conscious, and so she said, if you have good taste, you can shop anywhere. So there I went, as we used to call it, lips hanging. My lips were hanging. I don't know where that expression came from, but anyway, my lips were hanging. I went to the store behind it, looking miserable because I really wanted like Macy's. And Alexander's to me just didn't look like it was like anything really worth like I would want to see. So everything she'd pick up, I'm like, no. She was sent like my mother was a single mother, so my grandmother would like help her always like buy clothes and stuff. So she took me to Alexander's because I was supposed to get a dress for my field trip, and we were going, like I said, to a playhouse.
Give us like your old lady shoes.
Then you know what? I think it was the clumpy heel that won me over. It was because of like clip clop, clip clop, clip clop. When you're so used to wearing, I had Bass Weegens. When you go from Bass Weegens.
What are Bass Weegens?
Well, I'm telling the story. You gotta look them up.
Okay.
So when you go from what she's going to show you to these were sickening shoes. Okay, they were not old lady shoes. To me, you couldn't tell me anything. But my grandmother wanted to dress me look like Shirley Temple. Like I want to wear something sickening with those shoes. And she. And so she got me the sailor dress. It was this great big huge bow tie and like a pleated white skirt.
Girls?
They weren't light blue, they're horrible.
What color were they?
They were like brown, like a penny loafer. So going from a penny loafer, Bass Weegens to alright, and then I had like these really alright, so going from that,
Like that?
to the bear traps. No, girl. Guys. Well, something you gotta do it yourself. Right, so she got me this horrible sailor dress to go with the navy, so it was like the navy big bow tie, the pleated white skirt, and then my sickening bear traps. Guys, y'all couldn't tell me nothing. Not one thing. Okay, let's see. Right there, girl.
These are Bass Weegens?
Yes, they're Bass Weegens. Those were my first. I've been wearing them just about around this time now, because those were like first day of school shoes. And of course, the kids would make fun of me, and I don't know why. Now I know why, but anyway. And so then you were told all that they're just jealous, they can't afford the shoes and all that. These are Bass. Like, who even knows what Bass were back then? Like, you know, you're a kid and you don't understand that mentality. You just know you're looking crazy, okay, and nobody else is. And I wanted nothing more than China flats. China flats were $5 and Bass were like $40 or $50. And so my mother's like, those are like $50 shoes. And I'm like, basically, like, well, then you wear them then. I wanted China flats. Okay. So you can't convince a child that $50 shoes are better than somebody's China flats that were like $5 and soaking wet in pouring rain.
These are cute though. This is like kind of a look. They're like penny loafers. Like,
yeah, you put a penny in it. And that was the piece they just thought you put a penny in.
Put a little blazer on with them. That's kind of a
my
look.
mother took her 50s mentality and took me up to the 80s and made me put a penny in them, and that got even more laughter. I hate it. Absolutely despised those shoes. I hated those shoes. I wanted nothing more than China flats. I went to a Catholic school.
What are
and
China flats?
My mother said, this is what you wear, like, you know, like the Bass, those Weegens, navy socks, navy uniform or the green uniform, green knee socks, and those shoes. Nope, I wanted the jet black, flat to the ground China flats. Looking poorer than a church mouse, but I didn't care. I wanted the China flats. I didn't care if they spent $50 on those shoes. That's what I wanted. Not even, don't even like show the nice shiny one, but it was like those horrible looking ones.
Oh
That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted, but my mother was having none of it. That's what I wanted. Right there.
Girl, these are awful.
That's what I wanted. More than anything.
Oh my gosh, they come in cheetah print. Oh my goodness. Girl, so funny.
I hated school shopping because they always came with that sensible. But my grandmother said, well, somebody's got to have some sense here. You know, like, I felt like I did have sense. Like, I was the one going to school. I was the one that was going to be made fun of wearing those horrible Bass penny loafers. All right, and I just wanted China flats. But no. You know how cold she goes, you know, then you catch pleurisy. What's pleurisy? I used to always hear that as a child. Oh, you know, you wear those school, you'll get pleurisy. What's pleurisy? Let's look up what pleurisy is tonight.
Oh my God.
Whatever it was, I wasn't to get it. That's why they bought me those horrible Bass loafers. Those Mary Janes, right? They were $3 shoes, those China flats. Like, you would get them at Bargain World. Who remembers Bargain World? That was the name of the store. It was. Oh my God! Like she made a spectacle. Was it Kathy and all of her cousins? Everybody had to know where she got her first bra. And I had to stuff mine. And if like anybody, it was like always uneven because one side like you would like get like toilet paper, and like it's not like round and nice like cotton or something. It's like this, and like you put this in a shirt, like duh, like you look like you stuffed, and it's just so lopsided. I swore out a stack of Bibles. No, I didn't stuff. No, I did not. You know, guys, I was only convincing myself. So funny. Yep. Uncle. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, it's the lung collapse. All right, that's what it is. Fluid in the lungs. So, do you get that from wearing China flats? Pleurisy?
What? EK said I got my first bra at Kids R Us. It came in a box and was called My First Bra in '84.
Bargain World. Who remembers Bargain World? Like you get Converse there. Now I wore penny loafers and put a penny in one, but mine was dope. Loafers are loafers, right? Like they all look the same. How is yours any more doper than those?
I think anybody can rock anything if like you can rock it.
If you have attitude,
you can rock it,
like
yeah.
like you own your stuff, like you have presence, you could rock anything. Like now, like I rocked those fugly Uggs, and everybody was a hater, and I did not care. You couldn't tell me anything. I didn't care who liked them and who didn't. Those horrible Uggs when they first came out, long before Uggs were like the thing. I was wearing Uggs, I guess, when they literally were like an Australian thing, and I always wanted like the finer things in life. So I would like, I don't know how I found out about Uggs. I don't know if I got them on the internet or whatever, because I know when Adam was a baby, I was sending to England and Switzerland for things for him, because I always wanted to be different. I didn't want to go to a mommy and me play group and have everybody pulled up in the same old strollers and stuff. I always wanted to be different. So I don't know where I got those. What were we just talking about? The Uggs, but I was made fun of. They said it was like bedroom slippers because it's like you slip into them. They were that great big moon Ugg and all that fluff, and it looked like I was going through life like it's slippers. Now they're like everything. Those great big thick Ugg boots.
Ugg boots were literally everything. I was so excited. I think it was like 5th grade when I got my first pair of Ugg boots and my first Abercrombie skirt. I was so excited because that was the look in 5th grade. Everybody wore like those tan like Ugg boots and Abercrombie skirts, and I was so excited when I got my first Abercrombie skirt and Ugg boots.
Ugly Uggs, they really were. Yeah, no, you got yours that year because you were able to fit, because you're so petite, into the children's, because you could squeeze, like you could be like a 13 in children's, or you could be like maybe a 3 in adults, and the adults were like 160 and yours were like maybe 130 or something. I'm like, squeeze your foot on into these like little kid ones. They look fine on you.
Leah Butler said, who has flat feet or no arch?
Me.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, no, I mean like really, really bad. Like just so bad. Like I think like I got it from my father. He couldn't go into the military back then. I guess that was the reason why he
passed on to Spencer
too. Like that could have been a reason for him not to serve if he wanted to. His foot is so flat, not even the hint of an arch. Just flat. No arch. Kitten heels with socks. Oh no, that was after my time, I think.
If your Uggs lean, it's time to let them go.
Well, when people wear them in the snow, or they're like a fashion statement.
Yeah.
Okay, they're not snow boots, and I can't stand the salt line. I like, don't get a pair of rusty, dusty, black, dusty looking. When you first get them, they're really like jet black, nice. And then they get that gray charcoal dusty look because you've worn them like in the snow and that salt got on them, okay? But just please don't wear them with the salt line, okay? They're not meant for weather.
They're expensive. Who would like wear them in the snow?
Yeah, they're not meant for the weather.
No.
They're meant like for fashion. Now, I did get ones that were leather that held up in the snow. You spray them and you protect them, and they were leather and you could wear them in the snow, but not those shearling, what is that? That beaver blink, whatever that is. Whatever that fur is, whatever that is, those are not meant for all weather.
Uggs were totally the thing now. Like people were obsessed with Uggs.
I have more thought. Yes, I guess I think I have to get mine done like professionally. Like I probably have to go to a podiatrist because those ones.
Yeah, I mean, if they're Uggs, you're supposed to wear in the snow. But if they're like the fashionable ones with like the, what is it, the suede or whatever they're made out of, and like you just wear them out. Like no, there are they do make Uggs like for the snow.
They do?
Yeah, like there's ones like for the snow. Like if they're
Okay.
like leather or like whatever.
Like the ones
or
that I
not
had.
leather, but yeah.
Okay.
Or like I think Ugg does make some sort of snow boot, but the ones that are like fashionable, like I probably wouldn't be sticking my foot in
That
snow.
everyone had, that they had every color and they had the glitter ones and all that. Those were strictly for fashion, and so you can wear them in the winter in the cold, but when the snow is up to your chin and you're pumping through the snow and getting your Uggs wet,
Yeah.
you're making them slick and you're ruining them, and then please don't let them put this that salt out
salt
there.
down.
Get that line on that salt line.
Yeah. It's not cute.
Uggs are extremely comfortable. You know, I don't know. I think I have to get professionally fit, EK. I don't know what size I'm supposed to be wearing. Nothing ever fits right. I just don't know. And I went, I think, Google one time to figure out how you get fitted for a bra properly. And they had all these different descriptions of breast and pendulum swinging breast and big ones and small ones. And I don't know what kind I fit into, but I just feel like I'm always just like spilling out and spilling over. And it doesn't look to me attractive. To me, it looks like I'm big, like heavy. You know? Oh, girl. Okay, too much for her.
I couldn't figure out what we were talking about at first.
And it's just like, do we all think like we have the right size? I don't know. I think you're supposed to be professionally fit, but I don't really know my size. I kind of like guess at it what I think, what I am, but I don't know. It just never seems to fit right. And you can't go from like different kind, like different bra to different bra. Like
Because you
I
can
don't
go to
know.
Victoria's Secret and get measured.
I don't like Victoria's Secret's bras.
I'm gonna tell you, it's time to sign off. It's about that time.
You know, I've never cared for their lingerie at all.
No?
I don't know what the big hype was over there.
I like their panties. They're comfortable.
Do
They're
you?
cotton ones. But I don't like the fact that they're like 4 for $25. That's kind of expensive. It's not that deep, Victoria's Secret.
How much are they?
They're like buy 4 for $25 or something like that, or 3 for $25, something like that.
Oh, I guess I could go there to get measured, but then they start doing a little bit of work. Once they take out the tape measure, basically, you might as well take out the cash register. Nobody ever does anything for free, and then they get mad. Like you can see they get that attitude. Like they do all the work, they take out that little lousy tape measure.
Well, especially if they measure you and then they bring you a whole bunch of options and you don't buy any of their options.
Well, I
girl.
didn't tell them to bring the option. I just wanted the measurement. I mean, I literally sat on the bed today and did it myself. I found my tape measure, and literally, because I never knew like what my bust was. Yeah, I don't know what I did it for. I don't. Oh, maybe J. Crew shirt or something. I never know to get large or medium or whatever. I know one time I got a large and it was just like really hanging off of me, and I think it was a video I told you guys about at the time. I'm like, I hate that shirt, and you guys all love the shirt. And it was just way too big, and I wasn't gonna fall into that trap again. And J. Crew brings things back around after a few years, and so they brought back around that shirt, but this time I want the right measurement. So there I was on the side of my bed, took the tape measure and went around that quick, and it said like 36, 38, like back wise. And I think we went to Macy's not too long ago, and I did that. I didn't want to go up to 38 because I don't think that's correct. I think that's way too much back. I really didn't want to do that, but I don't want to struggle and fight in the morning either. So it's like the right back size, the right cup size, and if you don't get it right and nail it right, it can look a mess. So I wouldn't mind Victoria's Secret's help, but I don't want them bringing out a whole bunch of bras because I don't want to buy from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just like I'm not doing all of that.
So you just want to use them for their tape measure.
If you want to call, I have my own tape measure, but I'm not quite sure if I'm doing it right.
Do they measure you with like your bra on or your bra off?
I don't know. Who knows?
Guys, when you get measured, do you have to like expose what you're working with? Make mommy some sleepy tea. Right, so we'll see what happens when I leave you alone. You start measuring your bust for whatever reason. Like,
I got nothing better to do.
oh, bra over your clothes. Okay, okay.
Oh, over your clothes. Okay. So I did it right.
This is the funniest live. Like,
All right, so somebody's flaunting their Soleil 19 is a double D. Like I've reached the triple D level, but I don't think it's a compliment. I think it's like age.
Girl, we're going to bed.
I think it's age now, so I'm not like, I'm like, oh wow, like I'm like a poster girl now. I think no, this is age, this is gravity. I have to put it all back together again, okay? It's hard, all right? So I know I definitely want the perfect fit. So I always see these ads on Facebook, like the perfect bra and all of that, and they ask a few questions. To me, they're not the appropriate questions to ask because I don't feel like they've gotten any information. I'll probably just be hanging more than ever with that. So I can't trust that. So I'm just stuck. I'm at a quandary right now what to do.
Everyone, please like on your way out.
Yeah. Oh, girl, bridal store. Okay. So that means you're putting me back in my cage for the night?
Oh, absolutely.
Hey guys.
I'm gonna lock her back in her cage.
I've overspoken.
Girl, we're just sharing all of our information.
Girl, why not? Just make friends. Women have to know these things. Close to 11, all little kitties should be in bed.
Indeed. Target's a little expensive though. Not a little bit.
A lot of it, right?
Target be feeling.
They know their worth.
I don't buy
shall we
clothes
say.
from Target just because I can't bring myself to pay what they ask.
I don't know. Like I've never tried getting shall we say undergarments.
Oh, they want to see Doggy. Doggy has to go into his crate. I have to get him off the floor. So should I get him off the floor
He
now?
just popped up his head. He heard his name.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. All right, you guys, I'll show you Doggy.
He loves attention.
Dogginess. Hi, baby. Here. Look at you, this sleepy face.
I know, really seriously, we are very open here. All are welcome, except trolls, within reason. Just all love here. Anything offensive, the delete button works well. Aw, there's Dogginess.
He's such a sleepy
Hey, Dogginess. Look at Dogginess.
Aww.
Look at him, little face. He's getting so big, guys, right? Now, this is a question. They were talking the other day, he got his last series of the Lyme disease, and then they started talking about getting him neutered. And they said, I said, I've heard two things, 6 months or a year. And if you get him at 6 months, does it stunt their growth? They said that, like, he'll still grow, but maybe not as big as he could have. And I don't know if I like that. What do you guys think about that? Oh, they say hi, Dougie. Let's see. Andrea, Doggy, not my bracelet. Andrea Twitty said hi, Doggy. Ari Brown said hi, Doggy. Leslie LeBron said, hey, boy.
Get my earrings out.
See, guys, the curls. And so now just picture me holding him, all right, and the sun hitting my hair. Guys, can't you kind of like see the color right now and his color? Still similar. Hey, boo-boo. And these MADCURLS, Dougie. Have to have curls. Aw, Tara Price and 2 little hearts. It's not that I want him to be big, I just want him to be like who he's supposed to be. So if he's supposed to be big, I've seen mini golden doodles that come up to my hip, and if that's what he's supposed to be, we've gotten used to it now because we wanted a mini and we thought he'd get no bigger than what we got when we got him. But he's growing and I love his personality, and I can just picture a big, like, gangly, friendly dog, and I'm like, okay with that. I don't want to get him neutered if it's going to stunt his growth.
I know.
He is who he is.
I know.
And he's so friendly.
Okay. Lots of kisses. Lots of kisses.
So what does anybody know?
Lots of kisses. Aww. Lots of kisses. Okay.
Shouldn't stunt his growth. Okay.
Good boy
Should be done
things.
between 6 to 9 months. Okay.
No bite. No
A
bite.
year is a long time. All right.
Kisses only.
I know his ears are all fluff. We get a kick out of him when he jumps. When we put him behind the gate and he wants to get our attention, and it's so funny because he jumps on like his 2 little back legs and his ears flop. And we laugh at him, and he hates to be laughed at, and he gets like so mad. It's so funny though, the ears, and they flop. Like he wants us to take him dead serious, and the floppy ears crack me up. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you have no authority with those floppy ears.
I didn't see him this morning, but I was so excited when I came home from like teaching, and there he was, and I was like, Daddy. I was so excited to see him. All right, lots of kisses, lots of kisses. I know. Lots of kisses, lots of kisses. All right, thank you so much.
No, Les, I didn't see it. Did you send it to my messenger? Should just hit Bruno.
Okay, doggy, I know.
They said he's gonna get bigger. He's supposed to be between 30 and 40, so he's like 13 pounds now.
Mhm.
So like 30 and 40
And we
pounds.
got him when he was 5 pounds, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, oh my god. He's just a
You're gonna be a big boy. You don't have to watch her weight. You got little diets. Elmo said she wanted to hear how your teaching gig was going.
Yeah, we talked about it like in the beginning and kind of in the middle, but just kind of goes run through. Like it was good. I had my first day today.
Good night, Tara.
Second grade, my first substituting assignment, and it was nice. Great class, great district. So I'm excited to do more. Okay, nice boy things only. Nice boy things only.
Nice boy things is not biting my fingers. You always say that same little monotone. Nice. Are we doing nice boy things? And he's steadily eating me alive. Like, are you still doing nice boy things? I'm like, does he look like he's doing nice boy things?
MLG, we've been on since 8. We come on at 8. We kind of leave around 10:30, but it's going on 11 right now. Okay, he's found my pants drawstring. That's what he wants.
That's his favorite thing to do. 60 pounds.
He's
wow.
so curly.
So if he's 13 pounds, he's supposed to get to like 30 or 40. Like, no, he's still got a little ways to go. So they said all the appointments are booked for September. We're looking at November. But I'm like, I don't want to like.
I feel like we should wait till after the holidays.
Yeah.
So we can enjoy Christmas.
I know.
I can't wait to dress him up
have
for
like
Halloween.
a place where you can take little doggies to sit on like a little doggy Santa's lap? Yeah. Hope they do all that kind of stuff for like little doggies.
He's going to town on my pants string. All right. It's night time. All right,
Good night, Sarah.
Gonna start the goodnight roll call.
Okay, so Angela said friends who go to Doodles tall. Okay. Yes, she took the twist out. Were you happy with the result? The hair is still shedding. Are you gonna put them back in?
Yeah, I want to put them back in. I do want to put them back in. It was my first time doing it, but on the video of me retwisting them, you guys commented a lot of helpful tips, and so I learned a lot from the experience. So I want to do it again, like doing different things this time. So I'm not turned off to the twists at all. I want to do it again.
Night breaks. This was a blast. We're here every Friday night for those that are brand new. We're going into our 81st week with pretty much very consistent every Friday night, with maybe give or take a week or two that we've had different things that we've done. But yeah, we try to be here starting at 8-ish, I always say. Can't quite make it at 8, maybe 8:05, 8:10, 8:15. Figure out how much concealer I have to put on that night.
Dogginess. Excuse me. Excuse me. Do not ruin my pants, please.
Good night, Rochelle.
Do not ruin my pants, please.
Good night, Aaliyah. Poppy K, good night.
MLG, they did. Yeah, I didn't have to do my hair every day.
Good night.
Good night.
Tara Price, okay. Good night, Leslie LeBron. Night night, Kathy Ann Batiste. MADCURLS and Doggy. Oh, they did good night to you, Doggy.
He's eating my pants string right now. Oh, Doggy, you want to say good night?
Good night, LoriAnne Hamer. Got a new name. You were very interactive tonight, but that name is that new? Okay, Jolien 21. Good night, ladies. Good night, Ina Day.
Night,
MOG, I'm singing good night to her. Wisdom is better, good night. Liana, good night. She was new tonight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good night. Kimani Nicholson.
Enjoy
right,
Labor Day. Yeah, those in Florida, definitely stay safe. Because you guys got that hurricane coming. Definitely be safe.
Yeah.
We'll be thinking of you guys.
Mm-hmm. What are you eating?
My pants string.
You always like something to eat. If you eat your food, your meals when you're supposed to, maybe you'd be eating other stuff.
Doggy needs a bath tomorrow.
Jay, good night.
It's gonna be bath time.
Rabbit, good night. Yeah, exactly. EK.
Dogginess. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Soleil 19. Night night, girly girl. Who wants that?
Night night.
Lee Butler, good night. Not the crowd. Oh no, you're not touching the phone. Not the phone, not the phone.
Give the live a thumbs up on your way out. If you had fun.
Way out. Who's manning the door? Make sure you remind folks. Don't let them out without liking.
I know, it's your bedtime. I know.
Okay, let's see. Butler, so long, farewell, au revoir, and okay, I can't pronounce
Is it
last.
auf Wiedersehen? It's German?
It's right, it's German, but I don't know how to say it. You should have a Google pronunciation.
Oh my gosh. Oh, do you want to press the button?
Oh, I shall press the button.
So cuddly.
I know, he is cuddly.
Alright, thanks for joining us on another Friday night.
This is what I do with Doggy. Spencer, like, we'll run around with him, and the two of them will, like, roughhouse. I'm the cuddler.
Good night, Angela, my stinky bitch.
Alright, guys.
It's been
I think
fun.
that's all MADCURLS business for tonight.
We'll see you guys in our videos this week.
Yep. Alrighty.
Look out for a video this weekend. We'll try to get it out. It will be the takedown of my twists coming out. How that went. We'll show you guys how I did it.
Okay.
Alrighty, we'll see you guys.
All right.
Bye. Good night, guys. You say bye-bye. You say bye-bye. Bye.